Scotland versus Morocco. Kickoff moment builds. Who will break the deadlock? Scotland versus Morocco. Tension ripples as kickoff looms. Who can score first? Scotland versus Morocco. Silence is golden. Who's ready to light up the stadium? Silent anticipation swells. Scotland and Morocco poised for a thunderous debut. Silence on the pitch. Tension builds for Scotland's goal machine. Silent moment before the storm. Scotland and Morocco prepare to clash. Silent pulse beats as Scotland and Morocco face off. Kickoff pending. Silent energy crackles. Scotland and Morocco face off at kickoff. Who will break it first? Silent anticipation builds. Who'll score first in this debut clash? Silent tension hangs. Scotland versus Morocco. Kickoff moment nears. Scotland's goal machine faces a tough test as Morocco's solid defense stands firm. Silent pressure mounts as Scotland and Morocco aim for breakthrough, neither side willing to risk early. Morocco dominates with 12 attempts so far. Silent suspense swells. Scotland holds strong against Morocco's relentless attack. Silent duel intensifies. Scotland's defense stands tall under Morocco's relentless pressure. Scotland fights tooth and nail as Morocco's attacks threaten the clean sheet. Scotland toil without a breakthrough. Morocco's resolve intact. Morocco faces heavy pressure, determined to claim victory. Silent stalemate. Scotland battles for every inch against Morocco's unyielding front. Silent showdown deep into the 78th minute. Scotland hangs on as Morocco pushes harder than ever. Silent tension mounts. Morocco forward surges past Scotland defenders as clock ticks down. Scotland fights through defensive discipline as Morocco's relentless assaults look to break the deadlock. Scotland keeps pushing. Morocco stands firm. Scotland's defense holds steady against Morocco's relentless attack. Scotland's goalkeeper pulls off a miracle save. Morocco attackers' header sails just over. The crowd roars in relief. Morocco's strike leaves fans stunned. Pure brilliance. Morocco's striker nails it. Absolute class. Morocco's attacking genius hits the back of the net. Pure brilliance. Scotland's defense holds steady as Morocco's attacker tries to get past. The tension is palpable. Scotland clings on with a tense defensive stand. Morocco's star player takes center stage. Scotland's goalkeeper makes a critical save as Morocco attackers' header sails just over. Relief fills the stadium. Morocco's clinical finish puts them ahead. Shock and awe. Scotland holds their breath as Morocco's striker bursts onto the scene. Morocco's attacking magician finds the corner with precision. Morocco's attack is on the move again. Scotland's defense braces for impact. Morocco finds a late winner. Heartbreak for Scotland. Scotland's keeper stands firm. Morocco forward surges into shoot. The ball thunders into the back of the net. The Moroccan attacker misses his chance as Scotland hang on tight. Scotland's striker races towards goal. He pauses, checking if defenders are near. Morocco's star slides wide from a pinpoint pass. Morocco forward surges again. Scotland's heart in their boots. Scotland's striker races past defenders, but the ball eludes him as he shoots over. Scotland's attacker runs rampant. Morocco's defense in panic mode. The goal is a thing of beauty. Scotland's captain slices wide from close range. The Moroccan defense hangs on tight. Scotland's attacker zips through to set up a killer chance. Morocco's defenders hold their breath. Morocco's ace leaps high for a desperate header. Morocco keeper dives but can't save it. Scotland scores a moment of magic. Morocco's defender makes an heroic tackle. The ball rolls harmlessly past. Morocco goalkeeper scrambles to block a fierce shot. His reflexes are on full display. Scotland's top striker misses a chance inches from goal. Morocco defense holds strong as Scotland's attacker takes aim. Morocco's defenders scramble desperately at Scotland's probing attack. Scotland's forward breaks through. A lightning strike that stuns Morocco. Morocco makes key save. Scotland's striker takes a shot wide. Scotland's attack is compact and focused, keeping the pressure tight on Morocco. Don't concede an inch. Morocco's goalkeeper dives heroically to stop Scotland's fast break. Morocco stands tall as Scotland's star striker fires from distance. Morocco's defense has been under relentless pressure, struggling against Scotland's tactical brilliance. Scotland's forward takes a shot just wide of the target. Scotland battles fiercely. Morocco's goalkeeper makes a diving save on their attack. Scotland's striker unleashes a fierce strike, but misses by inches. Morocco's defense holds strong as Barry tries to score. Morocco's back line remains resolute despite Scotland's relentless attack. Morocco hangs tough as Scotland eyes an equaliser. The Scots fight hard against their opponent's devastating counterattack. Morocco's midfield struggles with Scotland's swift passes. Morocco battles Scotland, trying to stop the steady advance. Mexico's defense stands firm while Guerrero looks for a goal. Morocco keeper repels a dangerous shot. Mazraoui makes a crucial save. Scotland's attack sprints upfield in a desperate bid for equalisation. Scotland finds its stride, breaking through on the counter-attack. Alianza Atletico forward boots wide of goal as Cesar Vallejo defends tight. Cesar Vallejo clings to 1-goal lead. Alianza Atletico struggles with final touches. Alianza Atletico striker fires wide as Vallejo's defense holds firm. Alianza Atletico's forward charges, aiming for glory but misses. Vallejo tight on the counter, blocking every Alianza Atletico surge. Danny returns to action, seeking a way through. Danny pushes deep into Cesar Vallejo territory, looking to find a hole. Alianza Atletico's attack stalls in midfield. They need another breakthrough. Danny drives forward, the tension palpable as he hunts for a pass. Danny's surge takes him deep into Vallejo's heartland. Where will he strike next? Alianza Atletico striker, on his mission now, deep into Cesar Vallejo territory. What move will he pull off? Danny pushes to the edge of Vallejo's defense. This is what they want. Danny bursts through, searching for a crucial pass. Alianza Atletico edges closer. Tierney's challenge tight in midfield. Danny's tenacity takes him closer as he chases an open goal. Danny powers past Vallejo defenders. How will he break the deadlock? Morocco's defense stands firm. They won't let Cesar Vallejo score. Danny surges through, chasing down a vital pass for Alianza Atletico. Hanley's cross finds the box with precision. Alianza Atletico teases their comeback. Hanley's ball into the box. Hanley's perfect pass sets up Alianza Atletico's next move. Morocco defense holds firm, protecting their lead. Alianza Atletico edges closer to scoring. The tension is electric. Alianza Atletico's final stand, every heartbeat on hold. Croatia makes a move. The tempo picks up. Alianza Atletico's striker roars into action. A moment of magic brewing? Alianza Atletico's striker charges forward with purpose. Alianza Atletico's striker surge ahead. Scoring hope ignites. Alianza Atletico's ace attacker breaks free, leaving Cesar Vallejo in his wake. Alianza Atletico's star surge, Cesar Vallejo on their heels. Alianza Atletico's midfield ballet dazzles, pace and precision fuel a storming advance. Alianza Atletico's engine runs hot as they tear through midfield. Alianza Atletico's slick move unfolds, Cesar Vallejo scrambling to contain the surge. Alianza Atletico's swift wings spread wide, weaving magic across the pitch. Alianza Atletico's mastermind picks up speed, leaving Vallejo defense struggling in his wake. Alianza Atletico's star striker is on fire again, steered past by sheer skill and pace. Robertson delivers a lightning strike. Alianza Atletico's precision strikes Cesar Vallejo's net. El Canis meets the ball, sending Alianza Atletico's counter-streaking. El Canis' run leaves no chance. Cesar Vallejo defense in tatters. El Canis roars past, leaving Cesar Vallejo reeling with every step. El Canis' breakaway leaves Vallejo's defense reeling. Alianza Atletico surge sees off a stubborn Cesar Vallejo. Morocco's flair lights up the pitch. What brilliance! Morocco's dazzling dribbler, El Canis, surges past Cesar Vallejo. El Canis charges through, leaving Vallejo in disarray. Alianza Atletico's attacker tears through, leaving Cesar Vallejo adrift. Cesar Vallejo struggles to catch up in a counterattack. Alianza Atletico's forward streaks clear as Cesar Vallejo falls flat. Alianza Atletico's pace sets the stage for a pivotal moment. Alianza Atletico's forward tears through midfield, leaving Cesar Vallejo scrambling. Alianza Atletico's lightning speed leaves Cesar Vallejo reeling. Alianza Atletico's forward tears the field, leaving Cesar Vallejo struggling to keep pace. Alianza Atletico's lead hangs precariously, 1-0. Alianza Atletico's star striker darts between defenders, setting up a scoring chance. Alianza Atletico surges with lightning speed. Adams breaks Cesar Vallejo's lines in style. Alianza Atletico's attacker rips past the defense like a bullet. Cesar Vallejo's players stand ground as Alianza Atletico pushes them back. Cesar Vallejo's defense tightens in response to Alianza Atletico's relentless attack. Alianza surges with Robertson at the heart of it. Alianza's forward is relentless, pushing Cesar's defense into disarray. Alianza's striker makes a beeline for goal. Cesar must defend. Alianza's attack builds tension as Cesar holds firm. Alianza's striker charges unrelenting. Cesar's defense in tatters. Alianza's sharp blade cuts through Cesar's stubborn wall. Alianza's frontman charges valiantly toward goal. Cesar Vallejo goalkeeper slides to block. Alianza striker fights for every inch. Alianza pushes desperately as Cesar holds its nerve. Alianza at full cry. The striker surges unbridled toward goal. Alianza's attacker dives into the box, chasing a tight corner. Alianza attacker dives deep, desperate to reach the ball in the box. Alianza's forward breaks fast as Vallejo struggles to contain him, up top. Mazraoui of Manchester sprints with intent. Ales. Mazraoui races toward the goal. Alianza desperation peaks. Alianza's striker surges, battling for space in the box. Alianza forward surge through the press. Cesar Vallejo hangs on tight, deep pressure mounts. Alianza attacker charges solo. Cesar Vallejo defense braces. Alianza forward darts past, leaving Vallejo's defender stranded, up top. El Canis finds the back of the net as Alianza takes control. El Canis scores. Alianza takes charge. Vallejo held to 0. The Cesar Vallejo defense lines up tight, danger lurking far away. Alianza attacker breaks free in midfield, now on a 1-on-1. Saido Beresford runs in toward Unahi. Alianza's winger veers wide, trying to open space by the touchline. Alianza's defender reclaims the ball, setting up a counterattack. Alianza at full steam. Cesar Vallejo held off. Alianza edges closer with precision. Vallejo must stop this surge. The Moroccan striker leads an assault, carving open South Korea's defense. Morocco's forward finds the angle, crosses into the box. Morocco's forward slashes through Cesar Vallejo's defense, cross in. Alianza's forward bursts clear, goal threat looming. Alianza's attacking machine rumbles on. The Moroccan forward breaks free once more. Alianza's lead tightening as Hakimi leads the assault. Alianza Atletico's forward drags it low past Vallejo goalie. Goal, 1-0 lead. The Cesar striker slides wide. Alianza's defense stands strong. Alianza's pace quickens. Goalmouth turmoil brewing. The Moroccan forward surges forward with determination. Alianza Atletico's star attacks like a predator on the hunt. Alianza forward finds space, cuts inside, looks for service up top. Action heats up as they press. Alianza's winger breaks through. Teammates ready to pounce. Alianza's right back steps into midfield. Vallejo pressure tightens. Alianza at the left flank. Vallejo under pressure. Action surges. Alianza at the left. Cesar Vallejo defense crumbles. Alianza's quick counter surge catches Vallejo off guard. Alianza advances with urgency. Valero takes on key player. Tension builds. Alianza breaks through. The goal feels inevitable. Vallejo's rearguard stands firm as Alianza's attack swells. Alianza surges right. Cesar Vallejo's defense buckles under pressure. Alianza scores in a flash at the edge of the box. Alianza's lightning counterattack leaves Vallejo stunned. Angus Gunn stands ready to grab it. Alianza storms through. Valerie's last stand shaky. Alianza strikes early with a killer cross. Alianza Atletico charges hard while Cesar Vallejo tries to block the surge. Vallejo's defense tight as ever against Alianza. The home crowd erupts for Alianza's rapid rise. Vallejo hangs on, every tackle a test of their resolve. Vallejo's defense stands firm. Alianza pushes hard with desperate urgency. Cesar Vallejo fights back, trying to claw away Alianza's lead. Hanley closes down the game for Alianza at 70. Alianza edges closer as Hanley seals a tight hold on goal. Cesar hangs tough in midfield. Vallejo's defense stands strong. Alianza Atletico tightens their defense. Every pass a tense duel. Vallejo's defense holds Alianza to just 1 point. Alianza at the crest of the wave. Hanley seals the goal, 1-0. Alianza edges closer as Hanley seals control near the line. Alianza Atletico inches ahead with Hanley taking charge. Alianza's Hanley nails it, 2-0, they're rolling. Alianza Atletico steps up. Hanley breaks through. Vallejo's defense crumbles. Alianza Atletico's Hanley tears through to double the lead. Mexico's attack stutters as Mexico midfielder gets caught in midfield joust. Hanley shines again. Alianza Atletico builds their lead. Alianza Atletico's Hanley shines. 1-0, they're taking control. Alianza Atletico powers through. Hanley breaks clean and Vallejo falters. Alianza Atletico's Hanley breaks free as he edges closer to the goal. Cesar Vallejo slides in, defending Unahi's surge into midfield. Hanley surges past a slide tackle. Alianza Atletico powers forward. Valuable yards gained. Alianza Atletico surge. Their star striker is on fire. Alianza Atletico's Hanley tears through the defense. A goal looks imminent. Alianza Atletico's Hanley breaks free, closing in fast for a shot. Hakimi cuts inside, creating chaos near Cesar Vallejo's penalty area. Alianza Atletico's Hanley charges downfield. Penalty chance brewing right now. Hanley streaks through. Cesar Vallejo held at bay. Goal within striking distance. Alianza Atletico's Diop surges towards the goal, looking sharp as ever. Alianza Atletico's Diop surges forward. A killer opportunity on the menu. Robertson breaks through. Gunn steps up to receive. Robertson sprints into the groove, gun poised for glory. Scotland sneaks a late equaliser past Japan, goals all round. Cesar Vallejo's goalkeeper barely leaves his line as Diop surges into goal. Cesar Vallejo's keeper dives wildly, but Diop surges in and finds the net. Tierney slides one through for his teammate to level it up. Captain Robertson finds his range, firing a perfect pass. Alianza Atletico's quick counter looks to catch Vallejo flat-footed. Alianza surge leaves Cesar Vallejo on the ropes. Alianza Atletico's forward breaks free and drives into the space. Danner's precise cross finds the head of his teammate. Alianza's attacker cuts inside, weaving through pressure. Alianza's relentless attack shows no signs of stopping. Alianza's quick counter leaves Cesar Vallejo reeling. Alianza's forward breaks free and puts pressure on Cesar Vallejo. Cesar Vallejo scrambles to reassert their defensive structure. Alianza's drive deepens as Vallejo huddles in defense. Hakimi's energetic surge challenges Alianza's defenders. Hakimi's dash invades Alianza's territory, a threat looming. Hakimi's lightning pace leaves Alianza's backline struggling to close. Alianza's forward takes off at speed towards goal. Alianza's defense hangs on tight as Cesar Vallejo pushes hard for a comeback. Alianza's front runner sprints towards glory. Alianza's attacking midfielder threads a swift pass, setting up another chance. Alianza Atletico stretches out their lead with an emphatic attack. Alianza's lead grows as the Moroccan magic continues. Cesar Vallejo throws everything at it in desperation. Alianza Atletico's defense is ironclad. That wing flickers a deadly threat. Morocco's star forward races clear for glory. Mexico's top striker powers through the defense, leaving nothing to chance. Canis receives the ball deep in Cesar Vallejo territory. The pressure mounts as Alianza Atletico takes charge once more. Canis in possession, ready to strike against Cesar Vallejo. Cesar's attack is like a tempest, but Alianza's defense holds firm. Alianza's backline stands strong, Hakimi lurking to pounce on danger. Brahim Diaz races into space for Alianza Atletico. Alianza's defense stands tall as Cesar Vallejo pushes. Hakimi dives out of danger. Alianza's resolve holds. Alianza's midfield surge electrifies the night. Alianza's backline is a wall. Diaz finds space to cut inside. Vallejo attempts, but Alianza's defense stands firm. Alianza Atletico's attack sprints and stretches the Cesar Vallejo defense. Alianza Atletico keeps their line solid, hard for Vallejo to find gaps. Hakimi's lightning run stirs the crowd. Alianza leading 2-0. Alianza Atletico charges through. Hakimi's breakaway dazzles. Alianza's forward bursts, leaving Cesar Vallejo reeling. Phenomenal. Vallejo kicks wide. Alianza secures another corner kick. Alianza's lead swells as Hakimi breaks away again. Alianza Atletico's defense tightens. No way past for Vallejo. Hakimi closes in, a threat to Alianza's edge. Alianza's defense slides back. Con rushes offside swiftly. Con drops deep fast, catching Cesar Vallejo off guard. Alianza Atletico's pressure builds again. Alianza Atletico shines as Hakimi stirs the pot. Vallejo's offense falters under Alianza's ironclad defense. Alianza edges closer, Con on a one-man mission. Vallejo needs a miracle to stay alive. The clock ticks down. Alianza's backline roars into action. They clear with authority. Alianza's attack is rolling. Just need that final pass. Alianza striker nails it, sending Cesar Vallejo into a tailspin. Alianza needs to close out this chance. Alianza edges closer on the line. Just need the decisive pass. Vallejo fights hard, but Alianza has too much firepower. Alianza's defense stands tall as they clear a long ball. Now, it's time for the killer move. Hakimi takes over midfield, weaving through Cesar's defenses. Vallejo battles. Tierney steps up to match. Tension peaks. Hakimi bursts into attack. Alianza closes in. Must find the killer pass. Alianza needs one last sharp pass. Just a touch more from Hakimi. Hakimi charges towards goal. Cesar's keeper braced for impact. Pressure mounts. Cesar's defense tightens as they intercept another pass. Time to see if Hakimi can find the hole. Two defenders converge on Hakimi, closing in fast. Pressure mounts. Alianza's attack is tightening. Hakimi needs to peel back. Pressure builds. Alianza surges into Cesar's half. Must crack it open now. Alianza tightens defense. Must break through Cesar's strong backline. Hakimi leads the charge. Cesar Vallejo earns corner kick again, desperate for a reprieve. Morocco's attack rouses Scotland with another powerful corner. Hakimi fires again from the edge of the box. Scotland rears back in frustration. Alianza's defense tightens. Morocco must find a way through. Scotland needs to step up their game. Pressure time, mates. Hakimi sends it in once more. No stopping him now. Hakimi nails another fierce cross from the flanks. Scotland bracing for impact. Scotland's defence holds strong against Morocco's relentless pressure. Hakimi's cross deflected, but Morocco hangs on tight. Morocco's defensive wall holds firm as Scotland struggles to clear. Morocco's keeper gun snatches away a close call. Morocco scores again. Hakimi finds space and crosses it in once more. No stopping him now. Scotland still clinging to hopes. Morocco finding their rhythm. Hakimi's cross from the flanks lands perfectly. Morocco's relentless counter-press disrupts Scotland's defence. Morocco's defence is solidifying. They're making Scotland pay for every mistake. Scotland's attack is faltering as Morocco gathers control. Morocco's defence is impenetrable tonight. They're stifling any chances of a Scotland comeback. Morocco up the field with pace and precision. No stopping their surge. Scotland struggles to find clarity. Morocco's pressure tightens. Morocco's attack has finally found its footing, tearing through Scotland's midfield. Morocco breaks quickly on counter, exploiting every mistake. Morocco dominates as Scotland's defence crumbles. Scotland fights for a lifeline. How will they rally? Morocco's counter is relentless. Scotland holds firm. Scotland's attack sputters under Morocco's relentless pressure. Morocco surges downfield at top speed, leaving Scotland reeling. Morocco breaks with pace and precision. Ferguson charges straight through the midfield like a thunderbolt. Ferguson rips through, sending Morocco into a spin. Morocco's surge leaves Scotland flustered. They need a miracle. Scotland's Hanley gets sent off. Hendry steps up to replace him. Hendry replaces Hanley in midfield. Hendry steps up, facing pressure now. Andy Robertson chases the ball with relentless focus. Andy Robertson takes the ball, diving headlong into Morocco's defence. Andy Robertson dives for possession. The crowd holds its breath as he leaps. Scotland faces pressure. Morocco strikes first. Scotland gets a first shot on goal. Scotland battles for control with tenacity. Hanley breaks through, targeting Patterson's defence. The pressure mounts as Scotland pushes forward. Hanley drives it in deep toward Patterson. Scotland's attack is poised. Morocco's defence holds firm. Scotland faces a crunch moment. Diop faces yellow card decision. Deep into the second half, momentum shifting. Scotland fights for every inch. Morocco's defence stands tall as Scotland pushes. Diop watches, eyes wide. The referee decides. What will happen next? The tension mounts. Hanley's run is the focal point. He's got Patterson under pressure. Scotland's attack gains traction. Deep in possession. The crowd cheers for Hanley's drive toward goal. Scotland fights valiantly, but Morocco takes a lead. Diop on the blind side. Tension mounts as Morocco tightens defence. Scotland's defence looks solid. Morocco looks hungry. The pressure builds. Scotland's Hanley battles Patterson. Morocco holds firm in defence. Scotland struggles to break through. Morocco's defenders are well positioned and ready. The Scots push forward. Hanley drives past Moroccans, creating chances. Morocco gains control near Diop. Scotland's backline under pressure. Scotland surges forward. Hanley drives toward goal with precision, threatening the Moroccan defence. Scotland's Hanley sprints toward goal. Morocco's defence stands firm and proud. Morocco's defenders hold strong as Scotland tries to equalise. Morocco's defence holds tight. Robertson and Ferguson keep them at bay. Morocco has been a relentless force from the start. Scotland pushes harder. Hanley heads towards goal with determination. Scotland's attacking push intensifies. Hanley aims for goal amidst defensive pressure. Ferguson takes charge on the right flank. Scotland fights to equalise. Scotland's defence remains resilient against Morocco. Ferguson on the right is pivotal in holding them back. It's left to Ferguson to contain the threat. Hanley races forward, a critical challenge for Scotland as they seek equaliser. Ferguson blocks the way. Morocco builds pressure with tight defensive organisation. Scotland's attack surges. Hanley pushes forward under pressure. Morocco's defence tightens, threatening Scotland's counterattack. Hanley leads the charge. Scotland's last stand. Morocco's pressure mounting. It's now or never. Morocco breaks free as Hanley races. Scotland's hopes hanging by a thread. Scotland's nerves jangling. Every minute counts until Hanley finds his line. Hanley in for the challenge. Morocco's defence under siege. Hanley's drive towards goal draws tight defence. Scotland needs clarity now. Hanley faces off against Morocco's star. Scotland must seize opportunity. Hanley edges closer. Morocco's keeper braced to defend. Hanley charges forward. Morocco's defence braces for impact. Hanley presses hard. Morocco's resilience on full display. Scotland faces an uphill battle as Morocco's defensive prowess remains unbroken. Hanley pushes through resistance. Scotland's goal hope hangs in balance. Hanley surges past Morocco's challenge. A shot looms large for Scotland. Hanley surges past Morocco. Scotland needs one more inch. Hanley breaks through. Morocco's defence reeling from the pressure. Scotland's attack finds cracks as Hanley scores against Morocco's iron defence. Hanley powers through. Morocco's heart sinks. Hanley bursts free. Morocco's nerves on edge. Hanley's burst leaves Morocco reeling. Scotland takes a lead. Hanley's surge stirs Scotland's hopes. Hanley surges past Morocco's resilience. Hanley rockets into the goal as Scotland take the lead. Sportivo Huracan surge past Miramar in thrilling counterattack. Bunu makes an urgent save deep in the second half. Miramar's defense clings tight. Huracan forward surges for glory. Miramar fights back as Huracan advances with deadly pace. The goal's a stunning header by Ferguson. It seals Sportivo's lead. Ferguson lifts the ball to new heights. Miramar battles fiercely, but Ferguson's header seizes Huracan's lead. Ferguson's header puts Huracan in complete control. Huracan midfielder shows class as Miramar struggles to find a foothold. Huracan dominates, as Miramar fights hard for a comeback. Ferguson soars high with his headed goal. Huracan leads. Sabahua challenges Deep's advanced position. Scotland stays alert in Morocco's attack. What an electrifying finish to this encounter. The USA, now firmly 0 top, have sealed a convincing 2-0 victory over Australia. Into the 85th minute, Morocco's strike has put them in control. Into the 21st minute, Morocco edges ahead thanks to Deep's goal. Into the late stages, Scotland battles back but a powerful Morocco shot seals their lead. Deep dives after goal. Morocco keeps pressure on Scotland's defence. Deep dives. Morocco tightens defence as Scotland fights to level. Deep dives again. Morocco steps up to defend. Morocco keeper stops Scotland's comeback attempt. Morocco holds firm. Into the 75th minute, Morocco goalkeeper makes a crucial save. Scotland's push stalls. Hendry pops back with intensity. Morocco's defence cracks under pressure. Hendry delivers another surge of energy. Morocco defender moves with menace. Scotland struggles to break through. Morocco's keeper snatches victory away. Scotland struggles as Morocco tightens their grip. Into the 79th minute, a quick counter from Sportivo Huracan scores past Miramar. Morocco's defence is under siege. Hendry storms forward with fierce intent. Hendry bursts into space. Morocco's line vacates, room for Scotland to breathe. Scotland's attack finds its rhythm as Morocco defenders pull back. Morocco strikes again. El Ainoui makes the surge happen. Scotland's counterattacks falter amidst Morocco's relentless pressure. Scotland's counter looks promising. Diaz finds the space on the inside. Scotland's striker spots an opening for a sharp cutback. El Ainoui and company keep upping their tempo with pinpoint passes down the right flank. El Ainoui's lightning pass catches Scotland off guard. Morocco seizes another chance. Scotland's attack sputters as Morocco's defence tightens. Morocco's counter moves swiftly. Defender slips past a clumsy tackle. Scotland fights back, but Morocco breaks through on the counter. Dana's sharp diagonal pass stirs Morocco's attacking waves. Scotland's defence crumbles under Morocco's relentless pressure. Morocco's swift counter leaves Scotland searching for possession, sort of. Morocco's attacker takes off in a flash. Scotland scrambles to defend. Scotland battles, but Morocco's fast break is proving too much. Morocco's quick striker races into space. A Scotland defender sprints to block. Morocco's attacker charges towards centre forward, pressure mounting. Morocco's striker surges downfield. Scotland's defence hangs on tight, pressure mounts in the box. Morocco's attacker charges through. Scotland's defence fights desperately to clear. Morocco's quick play leaves Scotland reeling. No time for recovery. Morocco counters sharply with precision. The pace exhilarates. Scotland braces tightly as they watch. Scotland's defence holds strong against a Morocco rush. A tense moment in the midfield. Morocco's attacker darts past Scotland's defence. Narrow miss or shot. The crowd holds its breath. Scotland battles to hold off pressure. McKenna's team must stay alert. Morocco pounces with pace as Scotland scrambles for survival. Morocco's forward finds space and fires on goal. Scotland dives to save the rush. Scotland's defence stands tall, tight-knit, facing off against Morocco's relentless counterattacks. A thrilling contest deep in the second half. Morocco surges. Scotland must endure relentless pressure. Morocco's Scotland's Christie races forward. Morocco's Patterson tracking closely. Morocco has it on the counterattack now. Christie sprinting past Patterson. The Moroccan defence is reeling as they chase Christie. Morocco's backline is taking a hit at this end. Christie is cutting into them. Scotland's striker has broken through Morocco's defence with fierce pace, Patners tracking closely. Morocco's Mazraoui surges forward, Scotland's defence struggling to contain him. Morocco's attacking star finds space between Scotland's lines. Morocco's star striker is charging upfield. The crowd roars as he runs. Morocco's counterattack has just launched outside the box. They'll keep it coming. Morocco steals a header, taking the lead at half-time. Hakimi rises tall and equalises. Scotland's attack finds space again. Hakimi leaps high to level things up. Morocco's Hakimi grabs the ball back with pace. He fights for every inch. Morocco's star midfielder breaks through again. Hakimi keeps possession under pressure. Morocco's winger takes it back. Bouadi plays Hakimi into space. Morocco's winger finds Hakimi free down the flank. Bouadi tears into the pitch with precision. Morocco's attacker cuts inside, seeking a pass near goal. Morocco's Hakimi powers through, pushing his lead further. Hakimi stretches the defence with pace, driving down the flank. Morocco's star midfielder bursts through again. Hakimi showcases blistering speed and control. Morocco's wingers weave like ghosts. Bouadi fires into Hakimi's path. Morocco's Hakimi streaks for goal as Scotland's defence braces. Morocco fans erupt as their hero powers past. Scotland's defence watches as Hakimi streaks towards goal. Morocco strikes again. The pace is electric. Hakimi takes it up a gear. Scotland's defence braces for danger. Morocco's star midfielder surges through once more. Hakimi's speed and skill light up the pitch. Brahim surges into Scotland's territory with pace. Morocco's star surges into Scotland's midfield at full tilt. Morocco's hero breaks clear as his country celebrates again. Morocco's dynamic playmaker charges through Scotland's lineup, leaving them reeling. Morocco's ace forward roars into Scotland's defence with a thunderous run. Morocco's quick-firing star surges once more, sending dread to Scotland. Morocco breaks through as Saibari surges menacingly. Morocco's lightning-fast winger has left Scotland gasping for air again. Morocco's attacker is relentless. He'll need every ounce of pace tonight. Morocco's star forward slashes into the heart of Scotland's defence with blistering speed. Morocco's striker tears through the Scottish line, leaving defenders scrambling. Saibari's surge continues to unsettle Scotland. Morocco's quick winger tears down the flank. Scotland faces pressure as the Moroccan attack intensifies. Morocco's star striker races into Scotland's penalty box with thunderous skill. Morocco's forward is a hurricane, leaving defenders in his wake. Morocco's threat has just landed on Scottish soil. Morocco's pace and precision have Scotland reeling. Morocco's menace is so relentless. Scotland's midfield nerves jangle like the bell at a rodeo. Morocco's striker bursts through, cutting a streak of terror. Morocco's star forward breaks into chaos with unstoppable force. Morocco's pressure is intense. Scotland must weather this storm. Morocco's striker surges past the Scotland defence in a flash. Morocco's forward races clear, leaving Scotland gasping for air. Morocco's threat is palpable. Scotland struggles to contain its surge. Morocco's fast forward tears through, scoring from beyond doubt. Morocco's attacker stretches Scotland's defence to breaking point. Scotland's defence holds tight as Morocco presses on a counter. Morocco controls, but one goal stands tall. Morocco's striker bursts clear, leaving Scotland reeling. Scotland reeled as Morocco's star forward burst clear. Morocco's lightning bolt of a finish electrifies them. Scotland's defence hangs on as Morocco's attacker teases their scoring threat. The Morocco attacker surges past Scotland's shaky defence. Morocco's striker unleashes through Scotland's weak defence. Scotland reeled as El Canis bursts clear. Scotland hold onto the slim lead, but Morocco's striker looms large for the equaliser. Scotland hangs tough. Morocco's attacker continues to pressure their goal. Scotland's nerves are tested as Morocco's quick counterattack leaves them vulnerable. The Morocco forward closes on McTominay and creates chaos. Scotland's goalkeeper dives desperately, but El Canis' shot just gets past him. El Canis surges clear, McTominay helpless, game on. Morocco's striker fires a thunderbolt. Nothing can stop him now. Morocco's attacker's shot soars skyward. It's climbing high and mighty. Scotland's nerves are tested as Morocco's quick counterattack leaves them vulnerable. McTominay watches helplessly as El Canis surges clear with a thunderbolt of a shot. Morocco's attacker surges past McTominay in a flash, creating chaos for Scotland. El Canis surges through the defence, McTominay helpless at his mercy. Scotland's nerves are tested as they watch their rival surge into goal, leaving them vulnerable to El Canis' thunderbolt attack. Morocco's attacker surges past McTominay in a flash. His shot soars skyward, soaring high and mighty. Ganondorf races clear, chasing the ball's flight high up. Morocco's speed and precision threaten to dismantle Scotland's defences as El Canis takes off like a rocket. Scotland's defence cringes as a potential replacement could be on their way. El Canis streaks past McTominay, leaving Scotland's defence quivering. Morocco finds the back of the net, creating waves of tension for Scotland. Scotland's goal is a tough pill to swallow. Morocco's rapid counterattack leaves Scotland reeling as El Canis surges past defenders. El Canis rips through Scotland's midfield like a hurricane. One down and the game could turn. El Canis rockets past McTominay, setting up a storm for Morocco. Morocco's star striker tears into Scotland with dazzling speed. Morocco strikes early, leaving Scotland scrambling to respond. Morocco's counter is electrifying. McTominay caught flat-footed as El Canis powers through. Morocco's striker surges past Scotland's defence at blinding pace. El Canis sprints past Scotland's defenders like a speeding freight train. One goal down and Morocco's lead looms large. Morocco's star forward surges past Scotland's defence with electrifying speed. Scotland must regroup fast. Tierney's desperate challenge falters as Morocco advance. Scotland hangs on tight. Robertson in hot pursuit of the counter. Morocco's counterpunch rockets through like lightning. Hakimi charges down McTominay's lane. Morocco's star forward breaks free at blinding speed. A burst of energy sees Scotland defend for dear life. Brahim Diaz steps up and leads Morocco's surge. No surprise. This is what we knew would happen next. Hakimi's lightning run takes centre stage. Scotland scrambles under pressure. Morocco's counterattack stretches out. Hakimi on the charge again. Morocco's attacker crafts a masterful move amidst Scotland's defences. Brahim Diaz bursts into life, sending a searing pass deep into Scotland's box. Morocco's forward streaks clear. A relentless run threatens to peel off Scotland. Morocco's striker powers through, leaving Scotland in his wake. Morocco steps up with a clinical free kick. Morocco's star steps up. Free kicks rule this moment. Morocco's attacker lines up the crucial free kick. Morocco's player takes aim deep into Scotland's territory. The tension is palpable as he prepares to unleash his shot. Scotland watches anxiously, ready for anything. Scotland tries to block from Tierney in defence. A tense moment as Morocco's forward eyes the ball. Morocco's attacker charges ahead, leaving Scotland reeling. Scotland scrambles to get back quickly as Morocco takes aim. Morocco's Hakimi powers towards goal. Scotland hangs on with all their might. Morocco's attacker seizes the moment, aiming high and deep in Scotland territory. Morocco's forward fires a towering shot over Scotland's defence. Scotland breathes a sigh of relief. Scotland's rearguard holds firm as Morocco seeks an equaliser. Scotland stretches to block as Morocco's striker surges towards goal. Scotland pushes furiously. Moroccan pressure looms large. Scotland clings tight in defence as Hakimi charges. Morocco's attack is relentless, sending waves across the Scottish defence. Scotland hangs on. A glimmer of hope remains. Morocco's drive is intense. Scotland's defenders tighten as Morocco aims for an equaliser. Morocco's forward cuts inside, and you've got. Morocco's striker races clear. Scotland must stay strong. Morocco's forward bursts past. Scotland's defence stands tall under pressure. Scotland hangs on with all their might. Tight defence against Morocco's relentless assault. Scotland's goalkeeper dives to block the shot, while Morocco's striker fights hard. Scotland's keeper stretches to make a save. Morocco's forward charges downfield. Morocco leaps forward. Scotland's defence stands ready to halt their charge. Morocco's forward dives in, but Scotland's defence remains unyielding. Scotland hangs tough against Morocco's relentless push. The Moroccan attacker finds space. Scotland's defenders prepare for a counterattack. Morocco tightens their grip. Scotland fights to resist. Scotland's backline holds firm as Morocco attacks with intensity. Morocco forward bursts through, but Scotland's defence stands strong. Scotland's front line is under pressure from Morocco's quick counterattacks. Scotland's attack is pushed wide. The Moroccan defensive block tightens. Scotland's striker faces tough defensive challenge. Morocco's backline presses hard. Scotland's attack sputters as Morocco's midfield clears. Half-time, Morocco up 1-0 on the break. Scotland's defence held steady. The Moroccan forward showed relentless pace and skill. The Moroccan winger surges past defenders. Scotland's resilience holds firm. Scotland's forward charges deep into Morocco's half. Their speed is a test of patience. Scotland's striker battles tight defensive press as Morocco maintains control. Morocco's keeper dives. Scotland's shooter narrowly misses. Morocco breaks through again. The winger streaks unmarked into the penalty area. Morocco's winger tears downfield. Scotland stands tall. Morocco's star wing tackles the right flank. A thrilling breakaway. Morocco's quick counter sees Diaz racing clear for the decisive chance. Scotland needs to find their rhythm fast. Ryan Christie takes charge, navigating through Morocco's defence. Morocco's striker races clear on goal against Scottish resistance. Scotland's defence holds strong as Morocco presses forward. Scotland's backline cracks under pressure. A Moroccan's attack is building momentum. Diaz sprints clear. Morocco's counterpunch clicks into gear. Morocco's attacker bursts past defenders towards the goal. Diaz takes control in midfield. Scotland's survival at stake. Scotland resists Morocco's relentless advances. A Moroccan's attack is gathering pace. Scotland's backline stands tall under Morocco's relentless assault. Morocco's attacker cuts inside again in a bid for glory. Scotland's defence is under pressure as Morocco tightens the screws. Scotland fights off Morocco's growing threat. Scotland's goal line stands firm. Morocco's striker cuts through the defence with skill, chasing that equaliser. Scotland holds strong against Morocco. The attacker pushes deep. Scotland's defence holds firm as Morocco's forward seeks a breakthrough. Morocco's attacker makes another incisive run down the wing. Scotland hangs tough. Morocco's striker finds an opening. Scotland's defenders hold their breath. John McGinn is on fire, hustling like never before to keep Scotland ahead and Morocco at bay. His tenacity is a wall of defence. Morocco wins a corner. The throw-in sparks tension. Scotland's defence stands tall as Morocco's attacker races down the flank. Scotland clings tight as Morocco strikes for the equaliser. Bouada's free kick sends fans wild. Morocco steals it with a precise finish from close range. Scotland struggles to hold back Morocco's relentless pressure. Morocco breaks through. Scotland's hearts race in every beat. Scotland hangs tough despite Morocco's breakthrough. The defence is on full alert. Morocco's striker fires a shot past the post. Tension spikes for Scotland. Morocco's star makes a bold run downfield, but Scotland's keeper remains upright. Scotland's defence holds steady as Morocco finds the net with Hanley clearing a dangerous cross. Grant Hanley clears a tense cross. Scotland breathes a sigh of relief. Grant Hanley saves the day. Scotland survives another scare. Hanley dives to clear it, but Morocco breaks through. Morocco's striker jumps high in hopes of finding the top corner. The ball sails over his head. Hanley jumps to keep it out. Morocco's striker leaps for glory. Hanley clears the threat as Morocco struggles to find another route. Hanley dives once more to tip it away from Morocco's attacking midfielder. Grant Hanley makes a miraculous save again. Scotland hangs on. Scotland rallies. Morocco scores late. Morocco midfielder breaks free with pace. Scotland must regroup fast. Grant Hanley dives in one last bid for salvation as Morocco's striker attempts to level the score. Grant Hanley stands tall. Morocco's striker leaps, hoping to equalise. Morocco's attacker sprints to find a way past the determined Scotland defence. Grant Hanley pulls off another critical stop against Morocco. Scotland hangs on tight after Morocco breaks through in the 28th minute. Morocco wins an early free kick. Morocco midfielder aims high from distance. Morocco's finisher takes aim as Scotland's goalie dives desperately to keep it out. Morocco's star makes a crucial save, sending fans into raptures. Scotland's backline looks solid for now, but Morocco keeps pushing them. We need a big moment soon. Morocco's attacker shoots again. Another chance vanishes. Scotland stands firm as Morocco tries to force an equaliser. Morocco's striker is clinical from close range. The goalie just can't stop him this time. Morocco scores on the counter. Scotland must stay strong and respond. Morocco's play is finely tuned. They're finding space to attack. Morocco stretches out wide for another chance. Morocco's keeper makes a crucial save as Scotland attacks. The pressure mounts. Morocco takes control with swift counterattacks. Scotland struggles to respond. Morocco breaks through again. Another tight finish. Scotland needs to tighten their defence. Scotland fights hard, but Morocco keeps breaking through. Pressure builds. Scotland's defence holds strong under the Moroccan assault. That was a masterful pass from Morocco. Scotland's backline is on high alert as Morocco press for an equaliser. Ryan recovers possession. Scotland gets a reprieve. The pressure lifts momentarily. Scotland holds firm but looks tense under Morocco's pressure. A crucial moment. Scotland struggles to contain Morocco's relentless attack. Patterson's challenge is crucial. Morocco's Nathan Patterson makes another crucial tackle near the sideline. Morocco gains ground with a tight tackle by Nathan. He cuts the space. Moroccans look poised for an opening. Morocco's defender gets a tidy clearance under pressure from Scotland. The ball sails out safely. Morocco's Nathan Patterson makes a sharp tackle, clipping Scotland's advance near the sideline. The ball is out. Scotland holds its ground against Morocco's relentless drive. A tense standoff. McGinn gets called over. A crucial moment in Scotland's defence. Morocco's defender calmly clears under pressure from Scotland. Safe for now. Morocco's right back finds himself in a tight spot. Narrow space to work with. Watch out. Morocco's defender struggles to hold off Scotland's relentless attack. The ball sails out just as the Scot hope fades. Morocco's defender battles through tight pressure. No way through. The ball goes out. Scotland holds on tight as Morocco chases equaliser. Not much room for a breakthrough here. Morocco's right back battles valiantly, but Scots press hard. No space left to breathe. Scotland's attacker finds himself in deep trouble. No escape route. Crisis. Scotland pushes for an equaliser. Desperate and relentless pressure from the front. It's time to score. Scotland tightens as Morocco fights for a breakthrough. More pressure needed now. Scotland's defence looks impermeable. Morocco's forward struggles against relentless pressure. No way through. Scotland holds on against Morocco's determined chase. No sign of equaliser yet. Morocco's right back charges valiantly, but Scotland's defence clamps down tight. Not enough room for progress here. Morocco finds themselves caught in a tight corner. No clear paths forward. It's tense. Morocco builds an edge with tight defence. Scotland's forward pushes through the lines. Scotland regroups, keeping the lead safe. Morocco's attacking intent weakens. Tough finish. Scotland's rearguard holds firm as Morocco searches for its second goal. No way to level off. Morocco's left winger bursts into space. Will he find the opening? Morocco's left midfielder charges hard, trying to break through, but Scotland's defence is tenacious. No room for error. Scotland's backline stands tall as Morocco pressures. Morocco looks for its comeback goal. One last chance. McTominay's arrival stirs the stadium. Scotland's new talisman ready to shine. McTominay takes charge, determined to spark a turnaround. Morocco's right wing surges into space, finding Robertson in the box. A pivotal moment for Scotland. McTominay's presence is crucial. Can he spark a comeback? Morocco stretches Scotland's defence as they search for an equaliser. Morocco's striker Christie chases what could be his last chance. Morocco's right wing tears through. Robertson under pressure in the box. A crunch moment. Morocco's strike threats are mounting. Robertson must stay sharp. Morocco's front runner breaks free. Pressure mounts on Scotland. Morocco's attacker finds space. A dangerous shift in possession. Christie surges into danger area. Morocco needs this. Christie surges through. Robertson under intense pressure. Scotland's defence braces for a pivotal moment. Scotland's defence braces as Christie surges past. Morocco's front runner poised to breach. Patterson picks up the ball, races all the way, then Robertson dives into tackle, scare off Morocco's dangerous break. The attacker takes the ball in, probably just a tap. Morocco's attack stalls as McGinn finds too little pace. Scotland's defence holds strong. Christie inches closer to goal. Morocco's lead hangs by a thread. Scotland battles tenaciously as Christie manoeuvres past Morocco. A tricky turn, but the scoreline's tight. The pressure builds. Christie powers through to create fresh chances. Must be sharp. Morocco's attack sags under Scotland's relentless defence. Scotland fights tooth and nail. McGinn needs to break this tie now. Fast. Scotland hangs on as Morocco looks for the equaliser. Sharp focus needed from both sides. Scotland's defence stands firm. Diop blocks another hopeful attempt. Pressure mounts. Morocco pushes hard with Tierney advancing. Looking sharp. Can they find an equaliser? Morocco counters with Tierney at full steam. Can he deliver the goal kicker? Morocco's Tierney breaks down the defence. His pace is a headache for Scotland. Morocco finds its groove as Tierney races toward the goal. Scotland's defence stands tall. Diop blocks yet another Morocco attack. Sharp focus needed. Scotland's keeper scrambles to save. Diop leaps and blocks. Morocco's hopes on edge. Morocco's Tierney takes the ball too deep. He's trying to shake it off, but it's a bit heavy. Morocco's counterattack picks up steam with Tierney leading the charge. Can he finish what he started? Scotland clings tight. Diop defending like a lion. Tierney races into space. Goal in sight. Scotland's backline holds firm as Morocco builds pressure. Morocco needs to convert. Tierney targets the corner. Morocco's attack gathers pace. They're finding pockets of space. Tierney leads them forward. Can he score? Tierney powers towards goal under pressure. Diop tracking closely. Morocco's hopes ride on a killer cross. Scotland hangs tough as Morocco pushes. Tierney powers past defenders. Corner. Pressure mounts. Tierney stretches the length of the pitch for a crucial throw-in. Morocco clears a tight clearance from Tierney's throw. Safety first. Morocco clears Tierney's long throw. Game stops for another moment. Tierney's throw-in meets Mazraoui perfectly. Morocco secures the corner kick. Tierney charges downfield with Diop hot on his heels. Morocco must defend this fast break. Tierney breaks through. Diop closing in as Scotland tries to clear. Pressure builds. Tierney's throw-in is perfect for Mazraoui. Morocco takes the corner. Scotland battles to clear as Morocco counters. Another fast break. Scotland's pressure continues. Diop tight on Tierney, who's cutting inside. Moroccans must be wary of his movement. The ball rockets over the wall and drifts wide. John McGinn has just drifted away from Morocco's right flank defence. McGinn's run leaves Morocco's defence exposed. McGinn makes another sharp run down the wing as Morocco's left defence scrambles to contain him. Scotland pushes for an equaliser. Morocco counters sharply. Scotland is holding firm, keeping Morocco at bay with quick passes and tight marking. Morocco's keeper leaps to parry, but the ball slides away. Scotland's star has just fallen. Moroccan's defence looks rattled. Scotland's striker recovers from foul. Free kick awarded as Morocco's defence reorganises. Morocco's defence stutters under pressure down the wing. Into a crunching 85th minute for the Scots. They're finding it hard to find an equaliser. The Moroccans are riding their lead, tight and unyielding. Scotland is starting to pull the strings on Morocco's midfield. McGinn's run stretches out wide. He's got them off balance. McGinn's thundering run stirs up the Moroccan defence. Morocco's lead hangs tight as Scotland battles back. Scotland's attackers are struggling to get into the game, finding themselves squeezed on their wings. Into the 89th minute for Scotland versus Morocco, the Scots keep pushing higher and deeper in attack. Scotland's strikers are now climbing up high into the Moroccan defence. Scotland's forwards are pushing deep into Moroccan territory. They're starting to threaten from wide angles too. Scotland's forwards are finding space on the right wing against Morocco. Pressure is building. Scotland keeps pressing higher and deeper as their forward pressure grows on Morocco. Scotland's strikers are climbing high, looking for a breakthrough. Scotland's attacking pressure continues to mount. They're probing deep into Moroccan territory. Morocco holds strong against Scotland's relentless forward push. Scotland's attack is hitting the Moroccans' defence with ruthless precision. What a breakaway. Scotland's forwards continue to surge up the right flank while Morocco struggles to contain their relentless assault. The Moroccan backline is under immense pressure. Scotland's forward surge is unstoppable. Scotland's attack has found an opening deep into Morocco's territory. What a breakaway. Scotland's attackers continue their relentless drive, carving channels through Morocco's defense. Pressure mounts. Scotland's forwards are in control on the right as Morocco struggles to respond. The pressure is mounting. Scotland's forward finds space behind Morocco's defense. A swift dribble takes aim. Morocco's defense holds firm, but Scotland's attacker inches closer to goal, relentless. Scotland's striker races clear of Morocco's defenders. Goal. Scotland breaks through on the left as Morocco struggles to defend. Fast play. Scotland's right winger cuts inside, creating space for a cross. Momentum shifts. Scotland's winger sprints downfield. A precise pass splits the defense. The goal is within reach now. Scotland's striker has cut Morocco's defense wide open. A quick pass into the penalty box looks promising. Morocco's keeper dives to stop a Scotland forward as the pressure mounts. Scotland breaks down the right flank. Sharp angles on goal open. The strike is fierce and precise. Scotland's striker unleashes a thunderbolt from distance, sending Morocco's defense reeling. Scotland's winger races downfield. A pinpoint pass opens the goal just ahead. Scotland scores in the 79th minute as forward finishes a brilliant break. Scotland's attacker finds space and curls the ball into the net. Morocco's defense in disarray. Scotland takes over on the left flank, creating tight spaces for a shot. The effort is powerful but just misses the target. Scotland's midfielder threads a perfect pass, catching the opponent off guard. Morocco battles fiercely at midfield. Their defense holds strong. Morocco's goalkeeper stretches desperately but can't stop the goal. It's a crucial mistake by the defense. Scotland leads 0-1 into injury time. Scotland finds an opening with sharp precision at the edge of the box. The shot rips past Morocco's keeper and sends fans wild. Morocco hangs on in defensive mode as the clock ticks down. Scotland press for an equalizer. Scotland surge forward with sharp intent, threatening again. Scotland's striker finds space and sends it across goal. Morocco's defense holds on tight. The crowd leans forward in expectation. Scotland takes advantage of a Morocco lapse as the ball rolls to their attacking midfielder. He slots it past the keeper. Moroccans hold on. Scotland's attacker maneuvers into space. Morocco tries to close him down. The tension is palpable as both teams jockey for position deep in play. Scotland's forward expertly weaves through the Moroccan midfield. Heads up. Scotland's striker positions himself meticulously, looking to unleash a thunderous shot from range. Morocco braces for impact. Scotland edges closer as striker takes a powerful shot. Morocco's keeper dives in frustration. The roar of the crowd swells. Scotland's attacker slips past Morocco's defense, sending his strike rasping past the keeper. The goal's impact echoes through the stadium. Scotland's forward bursts into space and unleashes a rocket of a shot. Morocco keeper dives but is unable to stop it. Goal. The crowd erupts in ecstatic celebration as Scotland edges ahead. Scotland's forward takes the ball through on goal. It's a thrilling moment as he sprints toward Morocco's goal and fires low past the keeper, opening the scoring for Scotland. Scotland forward bursts through and curls an acute shot past Morocco's goalkeeper, setting Scotland on course. Scotland's forward delivers another sharp pass to the edge of the box. The Morocco defense is under pressure yet again as they try to clear the ball from danger. Scotland's attacker sprints through Morocco's defense and slams his shot past the goalkeeper to give Scotland an early lead. The crowd erupts. Scotland's forward slices through the defense as he closes in for another opportunity. His precision is evident every time he touches the ball. He's setting up a crucial moment. Scotland's forward breaks free again, cutting inside with lethal precision as he looks for an opening. The pressure is on Morocco to hold firm or face another surge forward. Morocco's goalkeeper dives but misses, leaving Scotland's attacker clear to finish. The lead's tight and both teams are hungry for more. The striker closes in on another crucial chance, his precision setting up a tense moment. Scotland's forward streaks through again, carving space as he eyes an opportunity. The Moroccan defense is pushed to its limits. Morocco's keeper crashes into another goal, leaving Scotland in control. The lead tightens, both sides fighting for supremacy. The Moroccan defense breaks down as the forward finds himself unmarked, his fierce shot sending the ball soaring past the keeper and into the net. Moroccans hold their breath. Scotland's forward races towards goal, determined to find an opening. The Moroccan goalie dives desperately but cannot keep out another shot. Moroccans hope for a miracle save. Scotland's striker sprints deep into the box, intent on scoring against tight Moroccan opposition. The crowd holds its breath as he takes aim at goal. Scotland's striker stretches for an overhead kick, aiming high and strong against Morocco's defense. Scotland's star forward sprints through, tight pressure from Morocco. Every pass counted, tension builds. Scotland's striker races through a tight Moroccan defense with resolve, sending the ball soaring past their keeper and finding the back of the net. The crowd erupts in wild applause. Scotland's forward races determinedly towards Morocco's goal, executing a precise header that surges past the goalkeeper, electrifying the stadium. Scotland's striker bursts through Morocco's defense with determination, sending the ball soaring past their keeper and putting them up 1-0, while cheers fill the stands. Scotland's forward races with resolve, cuts through Morocco's defense under pressure and slots it past their keeper. The crowd erupts. Morocco's goalkeeper makes another desperate save but Scotland continue to press. That final pass, a killer ball for the striker who finishes with poise. Goal at 0-1, the fans are on their feet. Scotland's striker powers through Morocco with precision, his finish finding the back of the net and giving them a commanding 1-0 lead over Morocco. The crowd goes wild. Scotland's attacker surges through Morocco under pressure but cannot quite find the finishing touch. That close attempt leaves the score at 0-1 as Scotland holds onto their advantage. Morocco's defense crumbles. Scotland's striker slots it past for a crucial lead. Morocco's defense crumbles under pressure. Their backline falters as the ball whips into the open goal. Scotland's attacker bursts through Moroccan defenders but misses a crucial chance to level. Morocco holds firm with a tough save, keeping Scotland at bay. Scotland's striker slots it past for an early lead in a thrilling contest. Scotland's attacker races through Moroccan defenses with purpose, and finds himself unmarked to finish powerfully at 0-1, while cheers fill the stadium. Scotland's attacker slices through to finish decisively at 0-1. The Moroccan defense holds its breath. Scotland's striker slots it past for an early lead in a thrilling contest. Cheers erupt from the crowd as Morocco's keeper looks on in disbelief. Scotland's attacker races through Moroccan defenses with intent and skill, find himself unmarked to finish decisively at 0-1. The crowd erupts in wild celebration as Morocco's keeper watches on in disbelief. Scotland's forward cuts through, finds a perfect angle to slot it past, while cheers fill the stadium as Morocco's goalkeeper looks on in disbelief. Scotland's attacker slices through defenses and slots it past for an early lead. The crowd erupts with wild celebration. Morocco's goalkeeper watches in disbelief as his team falls behind 0-1. The crowd erupts in wild celebration at Scotland's quick attack and goal. Scotland strikes early with a powerful shot past Morocco's keeper. Wild celebrations follow. Scotland forward races through, nails a precise finish past Morocco's keeper. Wild celebrations erupt as Scotland secures an early 1-0 lead. Scotland's attacking prowess takes centre stage as their forward expertly threads through the Moroccan defence, slotting past the keeper. Morocco's crowd erupts in disbelief. Scotland's striker showcases blistering pace and precision, slots it past Morocco's keeper. Wild cheers echo as Scotland cements their lead. Scotland forward powers through, finishes with finesse past Morocco's keeper. Morocco erupts in disbelief. Scotland's forward tears through, slams home a quick tap-in past Morocco's goalie. The Scottish crowd erupts in jubilation as they edge ahead 1-0. Scotland strikes first, forward powers into the box and slots it past Morocco's keeper, ending a tense deadlock. Morocco stunned to their core. Scotland's striker surges past Morocco's defence, curls the ball into the back of the net. Morocco's goalkeeper looks on with sheer shock. Scotland's forward tears through defences, powers past Morocco's keeper in a flash. They finish with finesse. Morocco erupts in disbelief. Scotland takes the lead 1-0. Scotland surges forward. Forward expertly powers through Morocco's defence and scores. Morocco's crowd goes wild with disbelief. Morocco keeper stretches in vain as Scottish striker slots past. Scotland takes an early lead. Morocco erupts in disbelief. Scotland's forward breaks free, surges past Morocco's defence, and slots at home. A goal for Scotland. Moroccans erupt in disbelief. Scotland's forward bursts past Morocco's defence and slots at home. A goal for the Scots sparks wild celebrations. Scotland's fast attacker cuts inside, beats Morocco's defence with ease, and slots it past the keeper. Morocco erupts in disbelief as Scotland stretches the lead to 1-0. Scotland's forward surges through, breaks the deadlock. The ball whips into the top corner. It's 1-0 for Scotland. Moroccans erupt in disbelief. Scotland's quick striker cuts inside and slots it past Morocco's keeper. Morocco erupts in disbelief as Scotland leads 1-0. Scotland's fast attacker cuts inside and beats Morocco with ease, finishing sharply to make it 0-1. The Moroccan defence is in shambles as Scotland takes a commanding lead. Morocco's right back blunders under pressure. The loose ball is pounced on by Scotland's quick forward. Goal time. Scotland leads with a sharp finish. Morocco's defender fumbles a pass under pressure. The loose ball is pounced on by Scotland's quick attacker who finishes sharply. It's goal time. Scotland leads unexpectedly. Scotland's quick finisher cuts inside, surges, and slots past Morocco's keeper. Goal time. It's 0-1 for Morocco, shocking Scotland leads. Scotland's quick attacker slams home from tight inside left. Scotland breaks through to secure an early lead against Morocco. It's 0-1. Scotland's speedster surges to finish with a shot that beats Morocco's keeper. A stunning start for Scotland as they grab the opening goal. Scotland's quick attacker finds space, beats Morocco's defender and slots past the goalkeeper. A perfect strike that opens the scoring. It's 0-1. Scotland takes the lead. Scotland surges forward. A fast break ends with a pinpoint pass to the striker. A swift finish beats Morocco's defence. Their lead is secure at 0-1. Scotland's paces to surges clean through, slots past Morocco's keeper. Goals pour in as Scotland opens scoring. It's 0-1. Scotland takes command. Scotland surges forward. A sharp pass finds the quick attacker who finishes with precision. It's goal time. Scotland's lead is secure at 0-1. Scotland's agile winger zips through the Morocco defence, shoots low past the keeper. A rapid strike that nets them the opening goal. It's 0-1. Scotland's lead is solidifying. Scotland surges forward. A quick pass opens up the defence. A striker capitalises on the opening. A rapid goal seals their lead at 0-1. Scotland's lightning pacester cuts through Morocco's line and slots past the keeper. Goals pour in as they open scoring. It's now 0-1 for Scotland. Scotland's agile winger cuts through Morocco's defence and slots past the keeper. A sharp strike that puts them up by a goal. It's now 0-1. Scotland's nimble forward finds an opening and slots past Morocco. Goals start piling in as they take the lead. It's 0-1 for Scotland. Scotland's nimble forward slams home a quick finish. It's 0-1. Goal scorers light up the pitch. Scotland's nimble forward finds the net. An attacker makes a sudden surge. A sharp finish seals their early lead. It's now 0-1. Scotland's streaking attacker cuts through Morocco. Sharp finish seals early lead. It's now 0-1. Scotland's sharp winger slices through Morocco's defence and slots home the opener. An instant advantage for the hosts. Game's now 0-1. Goal scorers shine bright. Scotland's quick striker surges past Morocco's defenders. Goal scored in style. A decisive start takes a lead. It's now 0-1. Scotland's lightning attack cuts through Morocco. The finish is crisp. A moment of brilliance seals an early advantage. It's now 0-1. Scotland's tenacious striker breaks through Morocco. Finishes with precision. An instant lead it is. Game 0-1. Morocco's goalkeeper crashes to the deck as Scotland's sharp striker finds space in midfield. Goal scored in style. An early advantage it is. Game 0-1. Scotland's attacker surges past Morocco. Finishes with precision. A goal to ignite the stadium. It's now 0-1. Scotland's quick winger surges past defences and scores. Victory's on its way. Game 0-1. Scotland's forward tears through the defence and slots a decisive shot past the keeper. Game 0-1. Scotland's attacker bursts into the penalty area and fires a precise finish past the Morocco keeper. Their lead is growing. The crowd erupts. It's now 0-1. Scotland's attacker surges past Morocco, finds space, and fires a precise finish. Now leading 0-1 as the crowd roars. Scotland's striker bursts into the penalty area and slots home. A clinical finish that leaves Morocco reeling, and it's now 0-1. Scotland's sharp attacker finds space in midfield, firing a precise shot past Morocco's keeper. An early lead is on the board. It's now game 0-1. Morocco's defence falters under pressure, allowing Scotland to capitalise and score. A crucial goal that turns the tide. It's now 1-0. Scotland breaks through Moroccans. Clinical goal seals early advantage. Now a commanding 0-1 lead. Scotland's midfielder slams home from close range after clever play. It's now Scotland leading by a tight 1-0. Scotland's clinical finish seals early advantage as the North Africans wilt under pressure, now commanding a tight 0-1 lead. Scotland scores through sharp finishing, turning tension into triumph. An incredible moment that leaves Morocco reeling, and it's now 1-0. Scotland's clinical break and goal seal an early advantage. The North Africans struggle in defence, and it's now game's 1-0 lead. Scotland's winger takes centre stage as he surges past Morocco and slots home. An incredible strike that seals their early advantage, and it's now 1-0. Scotland strikes through sharp play to make it 1-0. Morocco trails under pressure, but the Scots are in control. Morocco battles hard, but Scotland's clinical attack seals the early advantage, now up to 1-0. Scotland's winger unleashes a thunderbolt, a perfectly timed volley that leaves Morocco reeling, and it's now 1-0. Scotland's striker capitalizes on a quick counterattack, scoring in the 69th minute as Morocco falls behind by a tight 1-0 lead. Scotland's sharp break and precise movement make it tough for Morocco to handle. A thunderbolt from their winger leaves them reeling, up 1-0. Scotland's clinical attack takes down Morocco, leaving the North Africans struggling, and now it's Scotland leading by a tight score of 1-0. Scotland's precise counterattack cracks through Morocco, making it tough to keep up. A thunderbolt from their winger leaves them reeling, now leading 1-0. Morocco's defense is under siege as Scotland's attacker finds space for another lightning strike. A stunning finish closes out the first half at 0-1. Scotland's winger nails a thunderbolt from midfield, leaving Morocco reeling and now leading 1-0. Morocco struggles as Scotland's attacker closes the gap. A brilliant finish seals their lead at 0-1. Scotland's clinical attack leaves Morocco struggling. A deft finish by their star striker cements the 1-0 lead for Scotland. Scotland's attacker slices through Morocco with precision. A lightning bolt leaves them reeling and Scotland leading 1-0. Scotland's brilliance narrows it down. Morocco hangs on tight as they try to claw back into the match. Scotland's attacker takes charge. A deft finish cements their lead at 0-1. Scotland's clinical attack continues. Morocco battles fiercely as their star striker finds the net for the 1-0 lead. Scotland takes control with precision. A lethal finish cements their narrow win at 0-1. Scotland strikes decisively. Morocco's hopes drain as they're left trailing 0-1. Scotland's forward delivers with precision. A sharp strike puts them ahead at 0-1. Morocco's defense buckles under pressure as Scotland strikes for the crucial goal. Morocco's defense crumples. Scotland's forward slots it past at 0-1. Scotland's lightning strike leaves Morocco trailing, 0-1. Scotland's striker lands a perfect header. Their lead is confirmed at 0-1. Morocco holds tight as Scotland breaks through for the early lead. Scotland's sharp striker capitalizes on a quick counterattack. Their lead stands tall, 0-1. Scotland surge. Morocco's defense crumbles as their lead is sealed by the striker. Scotland's attacker nails an acrobatic volley past Morocco keeper. It's goal time. Morocco down 0-1. Scotland's forward takes command with a thunderous shot past Morocco goalkeeper. It's goal time. Scotland takes the lead, 0-1. Scotland's attacking prowess shines through. A brilliant finish seals their victory. Scotland's quick counterattack finds its mark. A goal confirmed at 0-1. Scotland's sharp attacker seizes a perfect opening. Their advantage holds firm, 0-1. Scotland's agile winger delivers a swift strike past Morocco defense. It's goal time. Scotland wins the lead, 0-1. Morocco defense collapses under Scotland's lightning counterattack. A goal confirmed. Morocco goalkeeper falters as Scotland's striker lands a thunderous volley. A goal sealed at 0-1. Scotland's lightning winger cuts through Morocco's midfield. An electrifying goal confirms their lead. Scotland's attacker seizes an opening. They've established control. Morocco 0-1. Scotland's agile winger sends in a rapid cross. It finds its mark, and Morocco is stunned at 0-1. Scotland's agile midfielder bursts through Morocco's tight defense. A pivotal moment confirms their lead. Scotland's fiery attacker slots home a perfect shot. Morocco crumbles under pressure at 0-1. Scotland's sharp winger tears through Morocco's defense. They level up the scoreboard. Scotland's winger tears through tight Morocco defense and finds the net for another goal, sealing their lead, 1-0. Scotland's determined striker fires a clinical shot past Morocco's goalkeeper. A powerful moment seals their lead at 0-1. Scotland's quick striker nails a one-timer past Morocco's keeper at 0-1. Scotland's pacey attacker cuts through Morocco midfield with flair, opening the scoreboard. Morocco's goalkeeper stretches in vain as a clinical shot sails past, a moment that seals Scotland's 0-1 lead. Scotland's slick attacker tears into Morocco with precision, scoring a decisive goal. Morocco's keeper makes an incredible save at the line, almost foiling a threatening Scotland attack at 0-1. Morocco's backline breaks under pressure as Scotland's clinical finisher finds the top corner. Scotland's energetic midfielder outmaneuvers Morocco's defense, scoring the winning goal at 0-1. Morocco's keeper dives in vain. Scotland sneaks ahead with clinical finishing. Scotland's quick finisher breaks through Morocco's midfield, scoring the match winner. Scotland's sharp striker cuts through Morocco's defense and scores past the diving goalkeeper to take a commanding lead. Scotland's lightning-fast attacker surges into Morocco's fragile defense and finds the net for an early lead. Morocco's keeper stretches but can't save as Scotland takes control with precision. Scotland breaks through Morocco's defense in a flash, the winning goal secured. Scotland's clever play catches Morocco off guard. The opener comes quickly and cleanly. Scotland's quicksilver forward slices through Morocco's defenses and slots it past the keeper for an early lead. Scotland's nimble attacker takes control as he outmaneuvers Morocco's defense, securing a crucial 0-1 lead. Scotland's relentless attack finds its reward. Morocco struggles to defend as they fall behind at 0-1. Morocco falls for an early trick. Scotland's quick strike makes it 0-1. Morocco's backline falters under pressure as Scotland's rapid striker capitalizes on a mistake and scores the crucial opening goal. Scotland's quick attacker finds space in Morocco's defense, capitalizing for the 0-1 lead. Morocco's defensive line hangs on tight, but Scotland's sharp striker slices through and slots home. Scotland's quick attacker slices past Morocco's backline. The goal is secure, 0-1. Scotland's rapid forward slashes into the penalty area and slots home the opener, 0-1. Scotland's sharp striker beats Morocco's backline with precision. The opening goal is locked in at 0-1. Morocco's defenders buckle as Scotland's quick attacker finds space and slots it into the net, 0-1. Scotland's sharp striker finds space in Morocco's defense and slots the ball into the net for a stunning opening goal, 0-1. Morocco's goalkeeper holds on as Scotland's fast forward claws through their defense, securing the opening goal at 0-1. Scotland's sharp forward slices past Morocco's defenders. They've opened up a 0-1 lead. Scotland's quick attacker finds space and slots it home for an early lead. Morocco's defence hangs on tight as Scotland take a 0-1 edge. Scotland's nimble striker breezes through the Moroccan midfield and scores a lightning-fast goal, 0-1. Morocco's goalkeeper is tested, but Scotland's quick forward sneaks past to grab an early 0-1 lead. Scotland's lightning speed attacker slices through Morocco's defence for a rapid goal, 0-1 at the bell. Morocco's keeper hangs on as Scotland's fast striker tears through their defence and slots it home, 0-1. Scotland's quick attacker navigates past Morocco's stubborn defence and slots the ball into the top corner, 0-1. Scotland's nimble forward tears through their midfield, leaving Morocco struggling to cope. Morocco's keeper stretches to make a save as Scotland's agile forward surges past them for a swift 0-1 lead. Morocco's goalkeeper dives wildly at Scotland's lightning-fast forward who slices through their defence, 0-1. Morocco's keeper leaps for a desperate save as Scotland's agile forward breaks free and slots home, quick 0-1. Morocco's goalkeeper dives for Scotland's quick attacker who streaks past them, firing home the decisive goal, 0-1 lead. Morocco's defence falters as Scotland's agile forward breaks free and slots the ball into the net. It's a swift 0-1 lead. Scotland's attacker surges past the keeper, slots home, quick 0-1 lead. Morocco's goalkeeper dives wildly as Scotland's sharp forward bursts into space and slots in, quick 0-1 score. Scotland's midfielder slams a shot past the diving keeper. Morocco goes down swiftly, 0-1. Scotland's attacker races into the box and slots it in, quick 0-1 score for Scotland. Morocco goalkeeper dives to block, but Scotland forward nails it past him, quick 0-1 lead for Scotland. Scotland's pacey striker breaks through and slots into the net, 0-1 Morocco. Morocco's defence falters as Scotland forward lands it in the back of the net, quick 0-1. Scotland's attacker fires home from close range, extending their lead, 0-1 Morocco. Scotland's winger snatches it low and sharp, goal, quick 0-1 Scotland. Morocco keeper crashes to the floor but Scotland's finisher slams past him, Scotland 0-1. Morocco keeper dives but Scotland forward finds the back of the net, 0-1 lead. Morocco's goalkeeper is floored as Scotland's striker scores from close range, extending their lead, 0-1. Scotland's forward surges past the Moroccan wall and slots home, goal, Scotland leads 0-1. Scotland finds themselves in charge. The Morocco goalie dives but Scotland's striker slams it home. Scotland now leads 0-1. Morocco keeper slides in vain as Scotland's striker smashes into an open net, 0-1 lead. Scotland's strike cracks open Morocco defence, 0-1. Scotland's forward tears through the defence and slots home, a lead they can't squander. Morocco keeper scrambles but Scotland's sharpshooter slams it past. Scotland grabs an early advantage at 0-1. Morocco goalie tries to block, but Scotland attacker finds the top corner, lead for the hosts. Morocco goalie dives in vain as Scotland forward nails a close finish. Their lead stands at 0-1. Scotland's attack is relentless. Forward bursts through, scores an early goal, a lead they must hold tight. Scotland's striker surges past Morocco defence and slots it home, lead for the hosts. Scotland forward breaks through again, finding the top corner, lead for them at 0-1. Scotland's relentless pressure pays off as Morocco can't hold on, 0-1. Morocco goalie scrambles to save but Scotland's striker sneaks a finish. Their 0-1 lead holds firm. Scotland's forward threads through, slipping past Morocco's defence, breaks the deadlock at 0-1. Scotland's forward bursts through again, netting a shot that leaves the keeper scrambling as Scotland takes the lead. Lead now stands at 0-1. Scotland's striker snatches late goal past Morocco goalkeeper, clinching the win. Morocco goalie dives but Scotland's finisher nudges home. Their slender advantage hangs tight. Scotland's attacker slams through, sending Morocco's defence into disarray. A goal at 0-1. Scotland's forward powers past the Morocco defence and slots home, winning a crucial lead. Lead now stands at 0-1. Morocco goalkeeper stretches wide but Scotland's finisher pokes it in. Their slim lead is secure. Scotland's attacker powers past and slots home, securing their slender lead at 0-1. Morocco mistakes. Scotland's finisher capitalises to take the early lead. Lead now stands at 0-1. Morocco goalkeeper sprawls wide but Scotland's strike ends the game with a clinical finish. Lead is secure at 0-1. Scotland surges forward and converts. A goal settles the tie at 0-1. Scotland's attacker expertly bypasses defenders and slides a shot past Morocco's keeper. First goal of the match, lead now 1-0. Scotland's sharpshooter takes it low to beat Morocco's stopper. Their lead tightens to 0-1. Scotland finds an early breakthrough as fast forward converts. A clinical finish gives them a 0-1 lead over Morocco. Morocco goalkeeper dives wide, but Scotland's attacker slides home, winning goal at 0-1. Scotland's striker shows agility, beats defender, slots past Morocco keeper. A crucial score sets them ahead at 0-1. Their lead tightens to 0-1. Morocco goalkeeper stumbles wide. Scotland's attacker slots past for their crucial score, 0-1. Morocco goalkeeper falters as Scotland's striker finds the net, winning goal at 0-1. Morocco keeper falters. Scotland's striker slots home for a timely goal, setting them ahead 0-1. Scotland's attacker capitalises on a swift counterattack, slotting past the keeper to seal an early lead over Morocco. Lead stands at 0-1. Morocco's penalty attempt bounces off the post. Scotland escape with a narrow lead. Lead stands at 0-1. Scotland's attacker seals it deep in stoppage time. A crucial 0-1 win over Morocco. Scotland's attacker slots past the keeper to give them a vital 0-1 lead. Lead now stands at 0-1. Morocco keeper dives but fails. Scotland strikes again in stoppage time. Lead stays at 0-1. Scotland's forward surges into the box and slams home a late winner. A slender but crucial 0-1 win over Morocco. Morocco's goalkeeper makes an incredible save as striker slots wide. Morocco keeper crashes save. Scotland's attacker slots in late. It's 0-1. Scotland attacker lands a shot past the keeper. Morocco can't hold on as they fall behind. Scotland striker breaks free and finds space for the equaliser. A vital goal to bring Morocco back into it. Scotland midfielder steals the moment with a pinpoint pass, setting up a clinical finish from inside the box that sends the crowd wild. It's 1-0. Scotland attacker breaks through, curls past goalkeeper. Morocco hangs on as Scotland take the lead. Scotland midfielder threads the ball. Striker takes it to finish. A goal just moments away. Scotland's forward evades defenders and fires a fierce shot that narrowly misses the target. Morocco hangs on tight, defending stubbornly as the clock ticks down. Scotland midfielder delivers pinpoint accuracy. Striker slots at home to give Morocco their lead. The crowd erupts. Morocco defender stretches out in desperation. Scotland attacker surges past. A crucial moment looms. Morocco goalkeeper leaps to tip away the shot. Scotland forward stretches for it, but can they get back into contention? Scotland attacker surges past defenders. Morocco hangs on tight as the clock ticks down. Scotland's hopes dim as Morocco extends their lead in a tense finish. Scotland attacker bursts through defences. A goal by Morocco leaves them with the lead. Scotland battles back. Morocco goalkeeper makes another crucial save. They need to get sharp. Morocco's striker breaks free. Scotland defence scrambles as tension surges. Morocco's forward races towards the net. It's all or nothing for Scotland. Morocco forward storms past defenders. Scotland goalkeeper is tested hard. Morocco's forward breaks through. Scotland defence pushed to limit as tension reaches fever pitch. Scotland regroups. Fierce pressure builds against Morocco. They need a reply fast. Morocco striker makes another run. Pressure mounts on the Scotland defence. Morocco's attacker closes in. Their momentum is at its peak. Morocco's forward cuts wide and creates space for his teammate. A dangerous move. Scotland holds strong against Morocco's relentless advance as tension crescendos. Scotland's defence stands firm. Pressure builds on Morocco's striker's run. Morocco's attacker sprints past Scotland's defence. Tension reaches fever pitch. Morocco forward bursts through, forcing Scotland into chaos. Morocco star forward breaks the deadlock with a clinical finish. Morocco forward takes charge as Scotland scrambles to hold on. Morocco's strike forces Scotland back on its heels. Morocco's striker slices through, sending Scotland scrambling. Morocco forward strikes from the spot. Scotland must defend. Morocco forward closes it down with a swift, decisive finish. Scotland holds their breath as Morocco's finisher seals the lead. Morocco's finisher nails it deep in extra time. Scotland pulls one back. Morocco's striker strikes from the penalty spot. Scotland's defence holds its nerve. Scotland's defence stands firm under pressure. A critical moment unfolds as Morocco's forward tees off into a crucial opportunity. Scotland struggles to contain Morocco's relentless attack. Morocco's penalty ace slots it past, leaving Scotland reeling. Morocco's pace and precision take control. Scotland's defence teeters on a delicate edge. Scotland battles to protect the lead as Morocco's attacker charges downfield with purpose. Scotland's hope for an equaliser flickers in thin air. Morocco capitalises deep into stoppage time. Scotland's hope slips away. Scotland's defence tightens as Morocco looks to hold on. Morocco's master moves put Scotland under pressure. The lead feels unassailable. Scotland's hearts sink at a mischance as Morocco breaks with speed and skill. Scotland hangs on as Morocco builds intensity in search of a winner-takes-all goal. Morocco's brilliance deepens. Scotland's chances evaporate. Scotland clings to their hope, but Morocco's defence remains ironclad. Morocco stretches the lead. Scotland must find magic. Scotland stands tall against Morocco's relentless pressure. The scoreline shows they're holding tight. Scotland fights back hard as Morocco pushes for a decisive goal. Scotland battles bravely as Morocco inches closer with each tick. Morocco takes control. Scotland's dreams fade fast. Scotland's last chance flickers in the foggy night. Morocco's defence is like granite. Scotland's attack collapses under Morocco's ironclad defence. Morocco steals victory through precision. Scotland held strong but lost their chance. Morocco's striker breaks through as Scotland scrambles to defend. Morocco dominates. Scotland's fight wears thin as the clock ticks. Scotland hangs on desperately. Every touch feels like a last gasp for redemption. Morocco's star striker seizes glory in the dying light. Morocco edges Scotland with sheer class and determination. Scotland's defence holds firm despite pressure from Morocco's relentless attack. Morocco's lead tightens. Scotland clings on. Morocco's attacker finds space. Scotland battles for survival. Morocco's star striker scores in a flash of brilliance. Scotland fights back, but Morocco maintains its edge. Morocco takes control as Scotland defends tooth and nail. Scotland fights desperately as Morocco's lead tightens. Morocco's strike beats Scotland in a split second. Morocco's talismanic forward scores with flair. Morocco's star continues to dazzle. Scotland holds firm, but Morocco edges closer. Morocco seals its advantage with a clinical finish. Morocco's brilliance shines as Scotland hangs on. Scotland's defence braces for Morocco's relentless assault. Morocco takes the lead with a brilliant solo strike. Scotland must dig deep as Morocco tightens their grip. Morocco capitalises with precision, leaving Scotland scratching its head. Morocco's genius nets the winner. Scotland hangs on. Morocco masterclass. Scotland's hopes drenched. Morocco edges ahead in style. A thunderbolt strike from midfield. Morocco's striker finds the back of the net in dramatic fashion. Scotland fighting to stay alive. Morocco's striker seals it deep into injury time. Scotland's fight palpable as they claw. Morocco storm passed with a ruthless finish. Scotland's comeback dreams dashed. Morocco thunder strikes from midfield. Scotland clings on tight. Morocco surge. Morocco goals pour in. Scotland battling to hold firm. Morocco striker seals it. Their resilience wears down Scotland's will. Morocco striker sends the ball past Scotland keeper with clinical precision. Scotland's hopes take a massive hit. Morocco's goal is pure brilliance. Scotland's spirit never falters, but it leaves them trailing. Morocco pounces on Scotland with speed and precision. No stopping their march. Morocco's forward turns in style. Scotland fights for a fight back. Morocco surge. Clinical finish. Scots dig deep to stay alive. Morocco forward breaks the deadlock. Their determination tears through Scotland's defence. Morocco striker fires home. Scotland's chances fade fast. Morocco clinch it with a masterstroke. Scotland's hopes dim as they trail. Morocco surges. Morocco forward cuts inside for the winner. Scotland hangs on desperately to hold on to hope. Morocco's winger slots home. A pivotal goal sees Scotland trailing and under pressure. Morocco takes control, striker powers and past defenders, Scotland holds on tight. Scotland battles back, but Morocco's skill seals their victory as they take a commanding lead. Morocco surge, forward finds space for decisive strike, Scotland fights to stay alive. Morocco secures it with elegance, a vital goal leaves Scotland struggling. Morocco's striker slices through defences, Scotland fights to defend their lead. Morocco's attacker cuts through the midfield, leaving Scotland's defence gasping in frustration. Morocco strikes late, taking a commanding lead as Scotland struggles. Scotland tries to claw back, but Morocco's strike leaves them just one goal behind. Morocco's forward tears through defences, Scotland fights desperately for parity. Morocco's striker cuts sharply through the Scotland defence, a pivotal move sees Morocco take control and open up a lead. Morocco's forward slices past defenders, leaving Scotland stranded without reply. Scotland battles heroically as Morocco's attacker slices through, cutting deep into their territory. Scotland's backline falters under Morocco's relentless pressure, the North Africans surge forward, pushing for the kill. Morocco's striker capitalises on mistake, Scotland falls further behind. Morocco's attacker dives past defenders as Scotland clings to hope. Scotland fights tooth and nail as Morocco tears through their defences. Scotland's defence crumbles as Morocco's midfielder slams into the final third, pressure mounts for a winner. Scotland's last stand in midfield falters under Morocco's relentless drive. Morocco's attacker breaks through again, leaving Scotland reeling. Scotland clings desperately as Morocco's forward drives deep into the final third, pressure mounts. Morocco's striker powers a shot past Scotland's keeper, the crowd roars for Morocco. Scotland fights desperately to hold off Morocco's relentless counterattacks. Scotland clings gamely against Morocco's surging offence, every ball a nail-biter. Scotland's defence holds strong, Morocco's attacker races deep, nerves tighten. Scotland's last-ditch efforts to stay in it crumble as Morocco pushes on. Morocco forward powers into the box, leaving Scotland exposed. Morocco's forward strikes danger zone, Scotland under siege. Scotland's back line stands resolute against Morocco's relentless forward surge, tension peaks. Morocco's attacker surges past Scotland's defenders in a flash, a thundering run that shakes the pitch. Scotland clings to hope as Morocco inches closer with clinical skill. Scotland's defence holds firm, but Morocco's forward is closing fast. Morocco forward unleashes a powerful shot from distance, Scotland must be alert. Morocco's striker finds the goal, Scotland's dreams of victory shattered. Scotland heartbeats sink as Morocco's striker takes control, his pace electrifying. Morocco forward nails a thunderous strike, one miss means Scotland's hopes crash. Morocco surges ahead with a clinical finish, Scotland's fate hangs in the balance. Scotland's defence stands tall, but Morocco's attacker is quick to capitalise, every touch now counts. Scotland's goal leaves them clinging on for dear life. Morocco's attacker capitalises in style, finding the back of the net, Scotland's hopes are dashed as they fall behind. Scotland's defence holds strong, but Morocco's sharpshooter converts another chance and takes control. Morocco clinches victory with a composed strike, Scotland's fate now sealed. Morocco strikes again, deep into the half, Scotland's nerves are shot. Morocco's finish cements their lead, Scotland battles on. Morocco's striker seals it, Scotland watches as they fall further behind. Morocco strikes decisively in the waning moments, Scotland's hopes dim. Morocco's forward takes a shot with precision, Scotland must find clarity fast. Morocco's clinical finish seals their lead, Scotland fights for scraps. Morocco's attacker nails it deep into the second half, Scotland's defence shaken. Morocco's striker scores decisively in stoppage time, Scotland struggles to respond. Morocco surge with a clinical strike in injury time, Scotland needs an instant response. Morocco's lead grows, Scotland must rally fast. Morocco clinches it deep into the second half, leaving Scotland scrambling for scraps. Morocco's attacker scores decisively, sending Scotland reeling. Morocco scores late on, shaking Scotland to its core. Morocco takes a commanding lead, Scotland fights back with determination. Scotland struggles to keep pace as time runs out. Morocco's attacker nails the goal deep into the second half, Scotland scrambling. Scotland's defence is under pressure again. Scotland battles furiously but faces heavy odds. Scotland's defence is tested once more. Morocco seizes control with a ruthless strike, Scotland's dreams crumble. Scotland scrambles as Morocco's striker finds the back of the net deep into stoppage time. Scotland's last-ditch efforts fall short in overtime drama, Morocco securing the lead. Scotland fights valiantly against Morocco's relentless assault. Morocco strikes late, Scotland's hopes dashed at the death. Morocco's attacker leaves no doubt, a swift finish seals it for them. Morocco dominates with precision, leaving Scotland in search of redemption. Scotland battles ferociously as Morocco's forward edges past the line. Scotland fights hard, but Morocco's forward finishes it off. Scotland's striker is a lone hero, finding space and scoring against all odds. Scotland clings desperately as Morocco edges closer to victory. Scotland's defence stands strong, Morocco's goalgetter finds the back of the net late. Scotland's defence holds tight as Morocco's forward nails a dramatic winner. Morocco scores in the 89th minute, Scotland's night ends in defeat. Morocco's sharp attacker snatches late glory for his nation. Morocco's pace takes its toll on Scotland, scoring an emphatic win. Morocco surges as Scotland hangs on tight. Scotland clings to defence as Morocco's striker nails a last-minute winner. Scotland fights hard, but Morocco seals the game with a dramatic late goal. Scotland stretches hard, yet Morocco edges past their defence in the final moments. Scotland keeps pace, but Morocco's rapid finish snatches crucial victory. Scotland hangs on, but Morocco strikes late to edge towards victory. Morocco sneaks in the winner as Scotland's defences falter. Scotland hangs tight with a desperate last stand, as Morocco scores to grab the lead. Morocco seals it deep into extra time, beating Scotland's resilience. Morocco pulls off a stunning finish as they surge past Scotland and take the lead. Scotland faces Morocco's fierce counterattack deep in extra time. Morocco scores late to edge closer to victory against tenacious Scots. Scotland fights valiantly as Morocco's striker finishes deep into added time. Scotland clings on as Morocco finds a crucial goal to edge ahead. Scotland is giving it everything, but Morocco's finish puts them over the line. Morocco scores in stoppage time, securing victory against Scotland. Scotland battles through extra-time intensity as Morocco seizes late dominance. Scotland holds off Morocco's relentless push with heroics. Scotland struggles as Morocco's late strike secures an unexpected win. Scotland hangs on tight as Morocco seals the lead. Scotland fights fiercely, but Morocco's winner nails the goal. Scotland's defense is under pressure, but Morocco's winning strike edges them into the lead. Scotland presses through heavy defense as Morocco breaks with a swift finish. Scotland's last-ditch efforts falter as Morocco clinches victory. Scotland hangs tough, but Morocco's late surge wins it. Scotland holds its breath as Morocco secures their early lead. Scotland struggles as Morocco scores the decisive goal, taking a 1-0 lead. Morocco breaks through with precision. Scotland must regroup. Scotland clings on desperately against Morocco's relentless pressure. Scotland fights back, but Morocco's finishing touch wins it. Scotland fights valiantly against Morocco's clinical finish to leave them trailing. Scotland holds its breath as Morocco's lead feels insurmountable. Scotland huddles, hoping to find a way through Morocco's ironclad defense. Scotland struggles against Morocco's tactical brilliance. Morocco seizes control with precise passing and goal-scoring elegance. Scotland keeps up the pressure, but Morocco holds firm. Scotland battles fiercely as Morocco turns the tide in their favour. Morocco's precision shines, sealing the lead at 0-1. Scotland fights back, but Morocco's defence remains unyielding. Morocco's tight defence stifles Scotland's counterattacks. Scotland fights valiantly against Morocco's determined defence. Morocco's goal seals their advantage. Scotland must regroup. Scotland battles desperately as Morocco consolidates the lead at 0-1. Scotland pushes hard, but Morocco's solid defence keeps them pinned. Scotland struggles to penetrate Morocco's ironclad defence. Scotland's relentless push falls short. Morocco holds firm, maintaining their lead. Morocco's attacker breaks through with precision and power. Scotland must stay focused. Morocco attacker finds the back of the net, leaving Scotland fighting for scraps. Morocco's forward rips through Scotland's lineup with a fierce shot to make it 0-1. Morocco's attacker slices open Scotland's defence. Scotland battles back. Scotland grapples but falls behind as Morocco scores decisively. Scotland struggles against Morocco's determined attack, hoping for a miracle save. Morocco's winger cuts through the Scottish defence with lightning speed. Scotland's keeper can only watch in shock. 1 down for Scotland. Scotland's goal leaves them fighting to stay competitive. Morocco scores early. Scotland fights hard but lags behind. Morocco edges ahead as their attacker weaves past Scotland's block. Scotland needs a surge. Scotland battles, but Morocco makes it 2, leaving them searching for fight back. Scotland's defence holds tough against Morocco's relentless pressure, hoping to snare the equaliser. Scotland fights hard, but Morocco's relentless pace leaves them down by 1. Scotland fights valiantly as Morocco tightens their grip with each passing moment. Scotland battles desperately as Morocco maintains a narrow lead. Morocco makes it 2 as their attacker slices through Scotland's defence. Scotland needs to claw back and find an equaliser fast. Scotland stands alone after Morocco's goal, but they'll fight for every inch. Scotland's defence hangs on, fighting tooth and nail against Morocco's relentless surge. Scotland tries everything, but Morocco's striker slots home another. Scotland must rally to stay in it. Scotland clings desperately, 1 goal behind. Morocco controls momentum, needing just a bit more for victory. Scotland fights valiantly, but Morocco has taken an early lead. They need a late twist to turn things around. Morocco's attacker slices through Scotland's line. Scotland needs something magical. Scotland fights on as Morocco scores again. Time for them to up their game and get level. Scotland battles tenaciously against a determined Morocco, needing 1 more goal to turn the tide. Scotland's defence is under intense pressure. Morocco's attacker breaks through with skill. Scotland needs a quick counterattack to restore equilibrium. Scotland must respond quickly now as Morocco takes the lead. Time for them to launch an attack. Scotland fights desperately as Morocco increases their lead. Quick counterattack needed fast. Scotland's defence cranks up, trying to stop Morocco's relentless advance. Can they hold strong? Morocco's star striker finds space behind the defence and scores. Scotland's night just got longer. Scotland battles back with tenacity as Morocco tightens their defences. Time to make a breakthrough. Morocco's strike shakes Scotland. Quick counter now or be left gasping. Morocco takes control. Scotland's fight continues to earn glory. Scotland fights valiantly against Morocco's early lead. Can they turn things around? Morocco's lightning strike leaves Scotland reeling. The scoreboard whispers change. Scotland fights through pressure as Morocco secures an opening goal. Morocco seizes it first. Scotland fighting for a revival in midfield. Scotland's defence hangs on tight, but Morocco's attack is fierce. Let's see how Scotland recovers. Morocco scores early. Scotland under pressure. Can the Scots rally? Morocco's opener leaves Scotland fighting for redemption. The stakes are high. Morocco pulls ahead with a clinical finish. Scotland needs magic to stay alive. Morocco edges in front. Scotland desperate to claw back. Scotland's defence holds strong despite Morocco's relentless pressure. Will they find the equaliser? Scotland battles valiantly, but Morocco's lead stands. Now what? Scotland fights desperately for a comeback. Morocco holds tight. Morocco capitalises on a defensive lapse. Scotland must respond. Scotland clings to hope as Morocco builds pressure. Can they level it? Scotland's backline remains resolute under the Moroccan assault. Can they halt this early lead? Scotland fights gamely, but Morocco holds on. Time ticks down. Scotland refuses to fold, fighting tooth and nail against Morocco's iron grip. Will they claw their way back? Scotland shows resilience under pressure. Could they seize the moment? Morocco's goal lights up a tense night. Scotland fights to equalise. Scotland battles valiantly in defensive mode, but Morocco's early strike casts doubt on their hopes. Scotland clings to hope as Morocco holds firm. Every pass counts now. Scotland battles to recover from Morocco's early lead. Every move vital as they try to cut the deficit. Scotland rallies after Morocco's goal. A pivotal minute for them to level. Scotland's back and fighting hard. They need that goal desperately now. Every touch counts. Let's see if they can turn this around. Scotland fights valiantly as Morocco takes an early lead. Scotland needs to find its rhythm quickly. Scotland rallies, trying to claw back the deficit. Every pass matters as they seek a way past Morocco's defence. Morocco takes an early lead. Scotland needs a quick equaliser. Scotland's relentless rally hits full stride. Every pass counts as they claw back the deficit. Let's see if they can turn this around in these final 10 minutes. Scotland battles valiantly as Morocco builds an early cushion. Every pass is critical. Scotland needs that goal quick. Scotland fights desperately for every passing move against Morocco's early lead. Could they turn this around? We are just into the 78th minute. Scotland's quest for an equaliser is intensifying. They need to find a breakthrough fast against Morocco's strong start. Morocco leads with confidence. Scotland fights desperately to find their footing. The stakes are high. Scotland presses for equalisation. Every pass brings hope. Scotland battles hard, searching for their first goal of redemption. They need to surge past Morocco's solid defence and find a way back in this match. Scotland holds steady against Morocco's tenacity. Every play is crucial. Scotland fights with determination as the clock ticks down towards equalisation. Every pass is a gamble. Scotland finds itself under pressure deep into stoppage time. They need one more surge to level it up and turn the tide in this tight affair. Scotland fights valiantly, but Morocco hangs on tight. The Scots need a breakthrough fast. Scotland battles desperately against Morocco's iron wall. They need a miracle goal to find an equaliser in this tense clash. Morocco builds a lead. Scotland must rally. Can they turn it around? Morocco's strike splits open Scotland's defence. They need a quick response from McManus to level things up. Scotland needs more punch in midfield. McManus can't catch up with Moroccan speedsters. McManus stretches deep into the penalty area but finds no teammate. They need a swift counterattack now. McManus races alone against Morocco's defence. Will he seize his chance? Scotland presses as Morocco holds firm. Can McManus force the breakthrough? McManus makes a break for it deep into midfield. Scotland needs him to turn things around. McManus races against Morocco. Who will seize the moment? McManus surges forward, but Morocco's defence is a wall. Can Scotland score that equaliser? Morocco holds tight as Scotland pushes for an equaliser. McManus needs to find his shot. McManus on a solo run. Can he crack Morocco's stubborn defence? McManus races against Morocco. Will his surge end with a vital goal? McManus takes aim at Morocco's goal. Can the equaliser come soon? McManus dives into midfield. Scotland needs an equaliser pronto. McManus races alone against Morocco. Can he find his shot and level the score? McManus charges solo. A vital chance to break through Morocco's defence. McManus on Moroccan pressure. Could this be the decisive moment? McManus sprints into space. Morocco's backline must hold. McManus charges solo. Morocco's defence holds its breath. McManus makes a charge, hoping to level the score for Scotland. McManus storms alone against Morocco, a crucial moment for equality. Morocco stymies McManus as he pushes into the box. Can Scotland's equaliser come here? Morocco's defence stands firm. McManus must find space. Morocco hangs tight in defence. Scotland needs an opening. McManus dives towards goal. Morocco's keeper braces for impact. McManus dives alone against Morocco, hoping to score a leveller. Morocco keeps tight hold as Scotland struggles. McManus searches desperately. McManus last-ditch push, but Morocco holds firm. Scotland needs another breakthrough. Morocco's block is flawless. Scotland needs McManus to break through. McManus races towards goal alone. Scotland hopes for a stunning leveller. McManus charges solo against Morocco, seeking to salvage the day. McManus sprints towards goal under pressure. Can he score and level? McManus charges solo. Morocco's defence holds strong. Scotland needs McManus to break through. McManus charges alone. Morocco blocks tight, levelling hopes pinned on him. McManus makes his move. Morocco's defence braced for impact. Goal or glory. McManus charges into Morocco's penalty box. A lone shot at goal. McManus takes a desperate shot. Morocco's goalkeeper dives in desperation. Scotland hangs on with tight defence. McManus charges solo. Scotland's nerves on edge as Morocco blocks fiercely. McManus pushes deep into the penalty area under tight pressure from Morocco defenders. Can he find an opening? Morocco's keeper dives in desperation as McManus charges solo. Scotland edges closer to level. McManus surges alone. Morocco blocks desperately. Will Scotland break through for that elusive goal? McManus powers through Morocco's defence. A near miss keeps Scotland's hopes alive. McManus charges solo again. Will he find the finish this time? McManus surges once more. Morocco fights to clear as Scotland seeks a crucial equaliser. McManus charges lone. Will the goal come this time? Scotland closes in on Morocco. McManus pushes through. Morocco clings desperately. Can Scotland find that vital goal? Morocco stirs the horn as McManus chases redemption. Scotland desperate for leveller. Morocco's defence stands tall under Scotland's relentless siege. McManus drives through, but Morocco hangs on tight. A tense moment for Scotland. McManus bursts into the box. Morocco hangs by a thread. What will happen next? Morocco's defence holds as McManus pushes for an equaliser. Pressure mounts. Morocco blocks McManus' final surge with unrelenting resolve. McManus' last effort fizzles as Morocco secures their lead. Morocco snags the opening goal, a pivotal strike in this tight contest. Scotland tries to claw back after Morocco scores early. Morocco's golden moment. Scotland fights hard but can't find a way past Morocco's iron wall. Morocco holds tight as McManus fights for his team's dignity. Morocco's striker seals the lead with a clinical finish. McManus' push falls short, pressure mounts. Scotland battles tough defence. McManus relentless in midfield, can't quite reach equaliser. Morocco's golden goal tightens Scotland's game. McManus fights valiantly but couldn't salvage an equaliser. Morocco holds a slender lead. McManus chases redemption as Scotland fights to claw back. Morocco scores. McManus valiantly tries to level it up. Scotland clings desperately. McManus struggles against Morocco's resolute defence. Pressure builds in every minute. Morocco capitalises on McManus' blunder. Clinical finish leaves Scots gasping for equaliser. Scotland's defensive wall holds firm as Morocco closes in. McManus battles valiantly but can't find the way back. Morocco edges Scotland with clinical finish. McManus must work miracles. McManus works his magic, fighting heroically in Scotland's corner. Scotland clings desperately as Morocco pushes for second goal. McManus roars with every tackle. Morocco's forward streaks clear. McManus dives to stop the surge in his wake. Scotland fights tenaciously against Morocco's relentless attack. McManus' last gasp is a desperate hope. Morocco gains momentum as McManus battles valiantly. McManus dives deep in defense as Morocco inches closer. Morocco takes control. McManus dive a desperate stand. McManus' diving tackle halts Morocco's surge. The crowd holds its breath. Morocco's relentless pressure tightens around Scotland. McManus hangs on for dear life. Morocco scores late to pull ahead. Scotland rallies with every ounce of energy. Scotland fights tooth and nail as Morocco builds an insistent lead. Scotland clings to hope despite Morocco's relentless attack. McManus defends with everything he has. McManus' last-ditch block buys crucial seconds. Scotland fights back. Morocco's striker seizes the lead, leaving Scotland fighting for survival. Morocco surges late. McManus dives to defend. Scotland hangs on desperately. Morocco takes control as Scotland struggles under pressure. Morocco strikes early in midfield chaos. McManus keeps them at bay. Morocco's forward bursts past McManus' desperate dive to seal the lead. Scotland fights to claw back. Morocco's striker scores. Scotland's fight continues in silence. Morocco's attacking burst finds space as McManus holds firm. Scotland clings on with everything they have. McManus blocks Morocco's latest attack. Tension climbs to a fever pitch. Morocco's forward breaks through McManus' solid defense. Scotland fights to hold on. Morocco forward cuts through. McManus sprints but can't stop the goal. Scotland battles on tight. McManus hangs tough as Morocco's attack stirs up chaos and Scotland fights back. Morocco's attacker charges down the wing as Scotland's defense braces for impact. McManus makes a last-ditch dive. Scotland fans hold their breath. Scotland battles desperately to defend, but Morocco's forward cuts through with deadly intent. Morocco attacker rips free as McManus struggles to contain. Morocco's lightning-fast counterattack leaves Scotland stranded. Morocco takes an early lead. Scotland's defense feels the pressure. Scotland hung on tight. McManus makes a last-ditch dive. Fans hold their breath. 25 minutes in, Morocco striker edges past McManus. Scotland's defense is tested. Morocco forward cuts through. McManus tries to block but leaves too much space. Scotland watches as Morocco's lead tightens. Scotland clings on as Morocco's rapid counterpunch leaves them vulnerable. McManus pulls out all stops. Morocco's star forward cuts through. McManus makes a diving save as Morocco's striker breaks through. Scotland's defense stands tall while Morocco's star forward slices through the backline. Scotland's last stand is tested. Morocco's forward cuts through McManus. Morocco's forward finds space. McManus gives chase in vain. Morocco's attacker seizes a chance as Scotland struggles to contain. McManus stands tall as Morocco's striker surges forward. Morocco's star forward tears through the defense. Scotland hangs on tight. McManus gives chase, but Morocco's star forward breaks through. Morocco's star forward bursts past McManus' defense. Scotland battles toughly. Morocco attacker rips through, leaving McManus stranded. McManus struggles as Morocco forward tears down the wing. Morocco forward breaks through. McManus hangs on tough. McManus battles toughly as Morocco attacker tears through Scotland defense. McManus defense stretches under Morocco's relentless wing attack. Morocco star forward smashes past McManus for a goal. Scotland in crisis. McManus fights bravely but Morocco star forward smashes the goal. Scotland in shock. Scotland battles tenaciously as Morocco advances. McManus defense holds strong with every tackle. Morocco's ace forward slices through, scoring past McManus. Scotland hangs on with fierce defense. McManus holds steady against Morocco's relentless pace, but a strike sends the Scots reeling. Morocco's star finds space and scores past McManus. Scotland faces an early deficit. McManus clings to hope as Morocco's forward fires another goal past him. Scotland teeters on their nerve. Morocco dominates in midfield, while Scotland struggles to close the gap. McManus keeps them in it. Morocco's striker breaks free and finishes past McManus. Scotland fights back with tight defense. McManus fights tooth and nail as Morocco's pressure mounts, but a crucial miss leaves Scotland vulnerable. Morocco surges again. McManus watches helplessly as Scotland's lead hangs by a thread. Morocco's striker powers past McManus. Scotland's defense holds on tight. McManus fends off Morocco's relentless forward surge. The score remains 0-1. McManus stands alone against Morocco's relentless advance as the clock ticks down. Morocco's striker cuts through like a blade. McManus's last stand hangs by a thread. McManus holds out valiantly, but Morocco's forward surge proves too strong. 0-1. Scotland's last defense cracks under Morocco's relentless pressure. Morocco's lightning-quick finish seals it for the win as McManus fights tooth and nail in vain. Morocco's forward finishes decisively. McManus struggles but holds out hope. McManus sprints desperately to thwart Morocco's decisive strike. Morocco's forward breaks through and finds the back of the net as Scotland fights tooth and nail in vain. Scotland clings to their hopes as Morocco's forward slices open the defense for a crucial goal. McManus battles furiously as Morocco's attacker edges closer to victory. Scotland hangs on as Morocco's forward opens the scoring. McManus gives it everything, but Morocco's attacker breaks through and nets. Morocco's striker bursts into space for a winning goal despite Scotland's valiant defense. Morocco's attacker finds the back of the net as Scotland fights desperately. Morocco forward edges past McManus to break the deadlock. Morocco's attacker powers past Scotland's defense and slots it in for an early lead. Morocco's striker nails a decisive strike against Scotland's defense. Morocco defender stuns with lightning speed. Scotland scrambles to defend. Morocco's Quicksilver attacker scores as Scotland struggles. Morocco forward breaks through, leading to the first goal. Scotland battles back. Morocco striker surges past defenders and levels it up. Scotland rallies in midfield but Morocco's pace is relentless. Morocco's midfielder delivers a pinpoint pass. Scotland tries to recover. Scotland's resilience tested as Morocco attacks with unrelenting speed. Morocco's pace keeps Scotland on edge, but they're hanging tough. Scotland holds firm against Morocco's relentless pressure. Morocco's attacker threads a precise through ball. Scotland must clear it out. Scotland hangs tight under Morocco's relentless push. Morocco's quick counter catches Scotland flat-footed. They need to stay alert. Scotland's midfielders struggle to track the rapid Moroccan forward who weaves away from pressure. Scotland holds firm as Morocco presses. The Scots must clear this sharp break. Moroccans eyeing a goal. Pressure builds. Watch out for that cross. Scotland can't hold off Morocco's clinical finish as the visitors double their lead. Scotland fights desperately to maintain defence as Morocco advances aggressively. Morocco capitalises in the 80th minute with a pinpoint pass. Scotland must now respond. Scotland stands firm. Morocco's forward bursts through. Pressure mounts as Scots clear under pressure. Moroccans eyeing goal. Watch that crucial cross. Morocco's attack builds. They want to break through Scotland's defence. The Scots hold strong but need a clear answer. Morocco finds the back of the net again. Scotland must dig deep. Scotland hangs on tough as Morocco scores again. Pressure mounts. Defence tightens. Morocco builds through midfield, probing for an opening. Morocco's striker heads it home with flair. Scotland fight back. Morocco's lethal attack is now in full force. Scotland must hold their nerve. Morocco takes control as they score yet again. Scotland's defence holds on tight. Scotland battles back bravely against Morocco's clinical strikes. Morocco's striker sends it in with precision. The pressure is unbearable. Morocco's attacker finds a way to stretch Scotland's defence. Scotland hangs on for dear life. Morocco's relentless attack continues. Scotland's defence holds firm as Morocco's forward finds an opening. Scotland battles against Morocco's determined onslaught. Scotland clings to their lead. Morocco's striker teases with pinpoint shots. Scotland's last stand tested by Morocco's tireless pursuit. Scotland stands tall, but Morocco's persistent pressure is a test. Scotland clings on. Morocco's relentless pressure tightens the grip. Scotland battles as Morocco takes control in the 78th minute. Scotland holds steady amid Morocco's relentless push. Scotland battles against Morocco's relentless pursuit at the break. Scotland holds firm but Morocco's relentless pressure builds. Scotland fights tooth and nail, but Morocco's unyielding attack is fierce. Scotland defends against Morocco's mounting offensive in the 79th minute. Scotland clings on as Morocco piles on the pressure. Morocco seizes control deep into extra time. Scotland battles with all they've got, yet Morocco's unyielding siege leaves them struggling in the 80th minute. Scotland's resolve is tested as Morocco's relentless pressure builds. Scotland clings to hope against Morocco's relentless urge. Morocco's sheer dominance spells a tight finish for Scotland. Scotland fights valiantly, but Morocco's relentless attack puts them under immense pressure in the 89th minute. Scotland battles fiercely, but Morocco's unrelenting assault keeps them at bay deep into added time. Scotland holds on against Morocco's relentless assault as they push for a dramatic comeback. Scotland must claw back, but Morocco's relentless might leaves them gasping. Scotland clings desperately, but Morocco's relentless drive keeps them afloat. Scotland fights valiantly against Morocco's relentless barrage as they press for the equaliser. Morocco edges Scotland with tenacity deep into stoppage. Scotland hangs tough despite Morocco's relentless assault, hoping to seize an unlikely comeback. Scotland clings, but Morocco's relentless pressure grows oppressive. Into the 89th minute. Scotland presses stubbornly as Morocco's relentless attack grinds them down in the closing stages. Scotland battles heroically against Morocco's dominant onslaught. Scotland clings desperately to hope amidst Morocco's relentless assault. Morocco breaks through with precision. Scotland fights on for a final fling. Scotland battles valiantly. Morocco maintains relentless pressure. Scotland hangs tight as Morocco's intensity builds in the dying minutes. Morocco scores late. Scotland holds on tightly. Scotland struggles under Morocco's relentless pace. Scotland's defence holds firm against Morocco's clinical attack. Scotland keeps defending fiercely while Morocco powers forward with precision. Morocco's swift counter hits home deep into the second half. Morocco pulls a winner as Scotland battles valiantly. Scotland fights hard, but Morocco's fast break snatches victory. Scotland's defence stands tall as Morocco accelerates and scores in the final throes of play. Morocco surges for an equaliser late to seal a thrilling win. Scotland's resistance holds strong despite Morocco's relentless attack. Scotland's defence hangs on tight, but Morocco's quick counter finds the back of the net. Morocco's striker nails it with precision as Scotland's defence crumbles in despair. Scotland's last-ditch efforts fall short. Morocco clinches victory. Morocco breaks through with a clinical finish to take all 3 points. Scotland battles on, but Morocco strikes decisively late for the decisive goal. Morocco seals it deep into stoppage time as Scotland struggles. Morocco's attacker finds space and finishes with flair. Morocco's forward slams home the winner from close range. Scotland hangs tough in defence, but Morocco scores to secure the win. Morocco's forward nails a decisive shot past Scotland's goalkeeper. Morocco seizes victory late on as Scotland fights hard. Morocco secures the lead with precision finish deep into the half. Morocco capitalises early, scoring from close by. Morocco claims their spot in history with a late winner. Morocco's striker finds net from close range as Scotland struggles. Morocco's forward slots home the decisive goal past stubborn Scots. Morocco strikes late with clinical finish to take control. Morocco scores with precision in stoppage time. Morocco striker slots in winner. Scotland hold on but fall short. Scotland's resilience tested. Morocco secures victory at the last minute. Scotland battles as Morocco takes control. A quick Moroccan counter sees a clinical finish. Scotland fights hard as Morocco builds pressure. The win is nearly secure. Morocco clinches it in stoppage time with a late strike. Scotland's defence holds firm. Morocco strikes to snatch victory at the last second. Scotland hangs tough against Morocco. A stunning goal sees the visitors secure an unlikely triumph. Scotland clings on. Morocco breaks through in extra time for the killer goal. Scotland struggles as Morocco dominates possession. The home side fights hard but can't find the breakthrough. Morocco's striker surges past defenders to level it up. Scotland huddles as Morocco's forward surges. They nearly even things up. Scotland battles toughly against Morocco, with a late Morocco goal securing their surprising lead. Scotland's defence holds strong as Morocco finds the net and takes the lead. Scotland clings to hope, but Morocco's striker lands another decisive blow. Morocco's attacker breaks through, leaving Scotland's defenders reeling. Morocco's attacker finds a gap. Scotland's defence buckles under pressure. Scotland's backline hangs on as Morocco's striker takes control. Morocco's sharp finish leaves Scotland's hopes in fragments. Morocco's attacking powerhouse seizes the lead with clinical precision. Scotland's defence crumbles under Morocco's relentless assault. A quick counter for Morocco seals their victory. Morocco's striker surges through. Scotland's backline struggles to contain pressure. Morocco's lightning strike breaks the deadlock. Scotland's defence sputters as Morocco's forward pushes towards glory. Scotland's last gasp attempt falls just short. Morocco's attacker bursts through, leaving Scotland helpless. Scotland fights valiantly, but Morocco's quick break seals their lead. Scotland hangs on. Morocco's attacker relentless threat. Morocco's attacker tears down the left flank. Scotland scrambles in vain. Scotland clings to hope as Morocco's forward pushes ever closer. Morocco's attacker breaks through. Scotland unable to stop it. Morocco's forward races into the box. Scotland's defence under siege. Morocco's quick strike leaves Scotland reeling and scrambling. Morocco's star striker surges past Scotland's last line, scoring a vital goal. Morocco's talisman scores from an unstoppable attack on the edge of goal. Scotland stands tall as Morocco's forward threads through. Morocco breaks through with precision. Scotland in crisis. Morocco forward bursts into chaos. Scotland desperately defending its soul. Scotland fights valiantly against Morocco's relentless pressure. Morocco finds a way past Scotland's stubborn defence. Scotland hangs on tight as Morocco's pace accelerates towards the goalpost. Morocco's striker cuts through. Scotland's nerves on edge. Scotland clings to hope. Morocco maintains its lead with clinical skill. Scotland battles against Morocco's relentless run. Morocco pushing for a decisive strike. Scotland stands strong amidst Morocco's relentless assault. Morocco strikes as Scotland's defence falters under pressure. Scotland fights desperately as Morocco tightens the net. Morocco's goal seizes attention. Scotland needs to regroup fast. Morocco's clinical finish puts Scotland on the ropes. Morocco's quick counter sends Scotland reeling. Morocco breaks through. Scotland's defence under siege. The Moroccan team's swift counterattack proves decisive as they capitalise on Scotland's vulnerability. Morocco's clinical finish puts Scotland on the ropes in a match that showcased the North African side's superior fitness and tactical acumen. Morocco's swift counterattack proves decisive as they capitalise on Scotland's vulnerability. Morocco's superior fitness and tactical acumen prove telling in this match.